Today we are taking on an absolutely huge challenge, and that is autoplaying to UNCOLLECTED. Hopefully we can pull this off. So, autoplay unlocks at level, I think it is 19, 17 or 19, somewhat there. We are gonna get there as fast as possible, and from that point on, we have to autoplay. We have to. There's no other way of going about it. We have to autoplay every single quest we do from the point that we unlock it. So, that is the challenge, and hopefully we can get there by just using autoplay. That would be nice. Uncollected by autoplay. That will be the challenge. So the account is AutoChew, and hopefully you guys are excited. Grab some popcorn, grab a drink, because this is one big long video. Hopefully it's going to be more of a documentary style. That would be nice. Just very long. You can sit down a couple hours. It will be a blast. But AutoChew, we're taking it on. Hopefully, yeah, drop a like, subscribe, show the support down below, drop a comment, because this is gonna take a lot of hours, a lot of effort. And yeah, if you want to join the community, we have an insane, everlasting community. It's almost 1,400 people. It's in the not in the Discord. It's in the description down below. You'll see the link, and yeah, join up. We help new account players. We help new summoners. We help everybody. Endgame, whatever. Everybody's welcome. Come hang out. It'll be nice. But let's take on the challenge. We are starting off with a 3-star Iron Man that we already have. We have a couple of these crystals from a login reward. And I think the main thing for this account is that you need to look at rank ups in a totally different way. I think that is why it is fun, right? You don't want... So Stark Spidey, our top champ right now, great, but not for auto playing. He is very low on health. He has high damage, yes, but so Carolina would be insane for a new account run, yes, as a 3-star. Arnim Zola, though, way better now because it's going to be auto played. So Arnim Zola is the pick here because, you know, it's auto play, and I think that is going to be the main gist of the account. So let's see, bang, ooh, that is a huge autoplay king. That is a huge autoplay king. A 4-star abs man. Oh, hell yeah. As soon as we get a gem, hopefully we can awaken him. Okay, pop another 3. Okay, no other 4-stars, which is fine. We're already lucky that we got a 4-star. And that is going to be absolutely insane for autoplaying. Okay, so we got our first champion. And he's already a beast. So, level 10, rank 1. Absorbent Man, he's gonna be the main carry of the account, I think, as of right now. And otherwise, I think Nick Fury here would be good as a rank up. Iron Man, actually, on the other side, but Nick Fury has a synergy. I'm switching back and forth because I don't know who to rank up just yet. But Nick Fury, Abs Man, Iron Man, yeah, there's definitely a bunch that we can use. There we go. Rank 1, level 10, Nick Fury. And do we have some resources as well for that? Yeah, we do. We got a couple dupes as well, I think. So we could just, yeah, select all. Your level, what was it? 9. Okay. Can we get you to level 10? Was I just not paying attention? We can. All our ISO is gone though. So we have 3 champions at level 10 right now. Hopefully we can just speed run as fast as we can towards being able to autoplay. The account AutoChew, yeah, I mean, we're cooking. We're cooking up something for sure. Let's see. So let's just take on the challenge. We're gonna just get there as fast as possible, see how fast we can unlock autoplay, and then from there we're gonna take it on into the later acts, and we'll find out what we can do with this account. AutoChew to Uncollected. Let's get it. I just realized something. What we can do is go to the web store and claim first of all, the weekly web store crystal. Second of all, we can claim a couple codes that are currently live in the game. We have code Spider-Man because of the movie release, which is gonna give, I think, energy refills, and I'll show you guys in game because it'll pop up in game. I think energy refills and 3-star versions of Spider-Man, and maybe we also still have Neighbor MCOC should also still be a code. Friendly Neighborhood Bundle, thank you. And then hopefully if we go back to here, yep, there we go. Recent game outage we already claimed. That is our neighbor MCOC code. Look at that. We get 4 stars galore. That is a huge... This is gonna start off the account like nothing else, basically. And hopefully you guys, in the future, if you're watching this, then we'll also be able to use a code like this to start off your account, because that is amazing. Okay, let's just take 2 Spider-Am, Spider-Gwen. That's fine. And then for the 3 stars, like a Rhino, possibly. And maybe a Scorpion. Immunities, whatever we're going to need. Different abilities. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So we got a bunch of things, actually. The 3-star Awakening Gems. Science. Okay, the 3-star Rank Up Gem. Tech. Not bad. So what we already have a bunch of ISO as well. So what we could do, this is gonna start off an account in an insane way, and that's why I kind of wanted to start the autoplay account today, because I was like, with the codes, it'll be like a great beginner. It'll be a great starting account, great starting. I can't speak. I'm so excited. It will be a great starting point to start off this account, and it's gonna be setting us up for the run for sure. Okay, so we leveled up our 3-star, which to level 3 because, or to rank 3, because we have the ISO. Now, I kind of want to be careful because we already don't want to waste ISO, obviously, but we can have a team of 5. So personally, the top 5 would be the team. So Iron Man, Absorbent Man, Hulk, Stark Spidey 4-star, and Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, an absolute menace for sure, because he just got a rework, so 4-star Doctor Strange is going to put in some absolute work, hopefully. And then 4-star Starkey is going to be huge, mainly because he has some very good damage output to start off with. And yeah, it's going to definitely help out, especially in the earlier quests. So let's team select, because we went in with only 1 4-star. And now we could just go in with... Let's go with the entire neighbor MCOC bundle. Obviously, we had an abs man. If you're starting a new account, you don't need these 4 stars. Let me just preface this. Just because I use this code doesn't mean you can't do this. We'll be moving on to other champions very soon. Very, very soon. And I know you guys, this is not auto-playing. No. Just to confirm, we will unlock autoplay. I think it is level 19. So we're speedrunning to level 19, which should only take me about to Act 3 or something like that. And then we'll autoplay everything else up until Uncollected, hopefully. That is the main goal, so bear with me. We're gonna dive in, and it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna take a lot of hours of my my day, though, for sure. It's not gonna be one day. I'm gonna have to record this across multiple days, but yeah, it's gonna cost me a lot of hours. I should probably check the amount of hours that go into this, just for a little reference point for you guys as well. So I probably will, and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, again, grab something to drink, grab something to eat. This is gonna be one heck of a journey. Okay, so from the weekly web store crystal, we got this. 6 Grandmaster Nexus crystals. Now this, if we get very lucky, we get a 5-star, which from 6, the chances are there. Okay, let's go count Nefaria, probably. It doesn't matter because it's a 3-star. 4-star Vulture, okay, not bad, good start. 4 stars, as long as it's like 4 stars or above, I'm happy. So 4 more. If we get a 5-star, I'm gonna be so happy. Come on. Okay, Ghost Rider got a rework, pretty cool. Please, fingers crossed. No, okay, Colossus, come on, be nice. 4-star Black Bolt, final. Give me something good. Ah, okay, no 5 stars, but we get a bunch of stuff. We just have, okay, let's go Melon Prior. We get some more 4 stars, which is great. Vulture and Black Bolt, we're not gonna use him. But it is definitely great. Okay, so we've been working on these challenges, and yeah, we are barely out of Act 1. We aren't even out of Act 1. You are level 3, and we have like 5 or 6 4 stars, which is crazy. And yeah, let's continue again, because we can't get out of this quest without pulling more champions. It's insane. I just completed a bunch of these, of the Summoner Journey, got a bunch of 5k bricks there, and that means we have now officially unlocked autoplay, and we are only in Act 2. So, you know, that's great. I thought I would maybe unlock autoplay in like Act 3, possibly, but Act 2 it is. We've not even completed Act 1 fully. We just got the units so we can buy the 75% XP boost from the store. It's about 200 units. I wanted to speed things up with that XP boost, so would unlock autoplay sooner. We did. Chapter 1, Mission 3 of Act 2. So, kinda, yeah, earlier than I expected, but nice, in a good way, actually. Level 18, it might have been 17 already, but I just got a bunch of levels from the 5k bricks, so I didn't actually play a fight whilst having it. So this is what it's gonna look like. I ranked 2'd Spider-Man, and yeah, we're just gonna autoplay through all the quests until we hit a point in the game where we can't autoplay anymore, and we get stuck, and then we would have to go back, explore stuff, level up, do rank ups, do events and stuff like that. And then hopefully we will be able to. Obviously the things that we can't autoplay, we will not. So if we do like the poker game mode, the Spideys and Crawlies event, obviously we can't autoplay that, so we would have to play that ourselves. But I'm trying to stick to as many game modes that I can autoplay, unless I need to do something else. And then we will just try to unlock Uncollected as soon as possible. We are 42 minutes in currently. A little bit more, I think, because I started the timer like 5 minutes late. So closing in on 50 minutes, almost at an hour. And we unlocked autoplay. We got a bunch of 4 stars. We have a rank 2 Stark Spider-Man. I would like to rank 2 Absorber Man soon, because look at the damage he's taken. He's taken almost 0 damage because he's in his Uru form. So great champion for autoplaying. Similar to Hulk with the prolonged stuns that he has. Hulk and Absman hopefully are going to be the rank ups that I'm going to focus on the most. And yeah, so we're just going to go through Act 2, maybe explore Acts 1 and 2 for the units as well. And then we'll come back once we have some stuff to open or have anything noticeable to tell you guys. Okay, so we have now completed Act 2, and as you can see there, we got 4 stars. So we're level 20. We've been auto-playing through Act 2, which has been fine, because the 4 stars, they can auto-play, right? So they can auto-play through Act 2, it's fine. We got some premiums, we got a challenge for rank up a champion. I might just, yeah, let's pop this, and let's open that 4 star, and then we'll rank up a champion, because we need some of these class catalysts to kind of roll my way, so we can get a nice rank up going. Especially like a Mystic, maybe? Yeah, we got 3, so I think that means we could upgrade Absman. Not entirely sure, have to check, but I think so. Let's see what we get from this 4-star crystal. We are getting a 4-star version of... Ooh, King Groot. Not a bad autoplay champion, actually, because he has regeneration. But for me, I'm gonna go with Absman as the rank up right now, because his Uru form is just... can't be topped, right? And let's start claiming these. We're gonna get a quest for leveling up a champion to max, and that's... okay, we didn't get that quest. We got a different quest. Okay, so what we then do... just do this. Make sure he's 220. Yup. Thank you, sir. Ooh, rank 3. That is a... yeah, we can't rank up you. We could rank up King Groot. I'm gonna use King Groot for that quest. Let's rank 3 Absman. Why not? We got the 1 tier 1 alpha. And let's just rank him up to 330. Look at him go. Look at him fly. Okay, so let's claim that. Don't know what catalyst we have. It's just tier 1s. Bunch of refills still. Actually, like a bunch of refills. We got, let's get rid of the profile picks. We got mastery points. I've just been leveling up the health and block proficiency. I feel like those are like the main ones to get. Willpower is definitely something I'm looking into getting as well. And inequity, I think, would be worth it. But we're hopping into Act 3. We could take in a 5th champion. So, you, taking you. Do we take an Abs Man? No, not we. Obviously, we take an Abs Man. Do we take an Iron Man for a synergy as well? AI reboots faster and we get special damage. Do we take in like Fury for the 10% attack rating? Or do we take in like a Vulture for the double synergy? 50% ability accuracy, incinerate damage, and then also attack rating. We'll go with Vulture for now, as I feel like that will be one of the better options. We're level 21. We've just been gliding through content. It's not been too bad at all, and the autoplay has been, yeah, I'd say easy so far. And yeah, let's just go this way. I'm gonna have to take into account some of the class advantage disadvantages as well in upcoming quests. But we got a pretty varied team. So we should be fine for now, at least. We should be fine. So yeah, let's just get through Act 3. Maybe open some more 4 stars. Hopefully get a 5 star somewhat soon. That would be cool. We have officially hit our first roadblock. This is the message that you get whenever in autoplay your first champion gets knocked out. Now we have, luckily for us, a bunch of revives. Now it said if a quest is too hard or whatever, then go back out, try farming some resources, whatever it said. That's not the way I want to go about this. I want to just revive the Abs Man. I want to go in here. I want to grant him the Black Uru. And yeah, we're just going back in. We're auto-playing through. That's as much as I can do. This has nothing to do with me being good or not. This challenge is all about whether or not I could do this auto-playing. And if I could do this auto-playing, then you should be able to do this by yourself easily, because autoplay could do it, right? Let's throw that special one, why don't we? Absorber Man. That would be nice. Like right about now. Yeah, okay. Now we just need another one out of you. Yup, nice, good work. Good work, that's what we like to see. That's pausing some of the the debuffs. Yeah, the red damage is coming in nicely. Luke Cage, very tanky. I know this is a class mismatch, but honestly, it's not going too shabby. Now, maybe. Ooh, okay, no special 2. The incinerates would have been nice, but more special 1s, I mean, we'll take that. We've been in this challenge for about 2.5 hours-ish, and yeah, we are well on our way to completing Act 3, I'd say. Let's see. Absorber Man. Okay, there we go. Yeah, good, done. Good, good, good. That's what we like to see. So, that is 0.5. Okay, so it's one more quest, and then we are, I think, done with Act 3. Let me take a quick look here, if that is the case. So, yeah, Chapter 2. Damn, okay. So let's go in here, let's grab some of this, rank up a champion. Okay, Wong, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. So we got enough for the Hulk, which is definitely a must. Like, Hulk rank 2 is a champion that, or is a rank up that was long coming. Let's see. Thank you, 220 for the Hulk. Now we just need a tier 3 science. We might have some tier 3 crystals that we could open. We just have tier 2s, I think, as is what I'm seeing right now. Like, we could get a tier 3 out of this, but the likeliness, yes, pretty low. Okay. Well, we have, oh, okay. I was like, we have 20 crystals. Where are the other something? Those we're there. Okay, so we need one more of those. We need the tier 3 for that, and we need a tier 3 for that. Amsvan is rank 3 already, so that kind of helps. Do we rank up King Groot? Maybe, but I kind of want to see if we can complete Act 3 without doing much else. If I need to rank up another champion to rank 2, then, I mean, yeah, sure, but hopefully not. Okay, see what we can do in the event quest, maybe? Last laugh, yeah, we're proven, that's fine. What is the rating in the event quest here? 700-ish? Okay, so we could do that, actually, we could. What are the rewards for it? Milestone rewards. Okay, we get some tier 1 alpha. But honestly, it's not great. It's probably not really worth the effort right now. The good thing about doing the next quest in Act 3 is that Thanos is a cosmic champion, which means that we could maybe sneak by with our Absman Doctor Strange. Possibly. But then again, he is like 4,000 rating, so it's risky. It is risky. And if I go into a cosmic path, it is very contradictory for my Vulture and for my Stark Spidey. I'm gonna take a Vulture because we have the resources. I was looking at him, I was like, yeah, might as well. We might as well. 220 for you. 220 for you. 220 for you. Here we go. No 220 for Doctor Strange just yet because, well, obvious reasons. And I do want to take in Doctor Strange. Absman is definitely the strongest character on the roster right now. Cosmic would be annoying because Colossus. I think, honestly, Tech, Science, no, because Absman. Possibly Mystic. Possibly Mystic here would be the easiest. Yeah, what path is the Mystic path? C? Okay, we'll try Mystic, as I think Hulk will do most of the work, together with Absman, and then maybe Doctor Strange. Fingers crossed. Because he's rank 1, he will stay alive the longest, if that makes sense. Probably, or statistically. Might be able to use him against Thanos, or autoplay him against Thanos. Great opening for Absman there. I feel like a sports commentator watching this, right? Very much do. Are we gonna throw the special 1? No? Are we gonna throw the special 2? Possibly. Nobody knows. Yep, we are. Okay. And then, are we just gonna... Nope. Okay. Ooh, the power drain. Okay. It's annoying because we really can't get to another special 2, so preferably for Absman, we would be able to set him to only throw special 1s. That would be so much better. But unfortunately, that's not the case. We do... Okay, there we go. 50%. So it costs about 50%. So what we'll do is we'll leave this be, and we'll come back, see if we can defeat Thanos, and, well, hopefully we can. Okay, so we have arrived at Thanos. Act 3 Thanos boss. Our Absman, kinda looking unhealthy. Our Doctor Strange, kinda looking unhealthy. Hulk, also kind of looking unhealthy. But not in a bad way. Because we have 2 champions. Yep, low health, thank you. Still alive, which is a great thing. And both are Mystic, so we have class advantages. So if we just throw in 5k health into Doctor Strange and Absman, I think that might already be enough. I just don't want to use a revive. So let's first use Doctor Strange. We'll probably get like 3 taps on the way out, but that's okay because we have Absman. This is all about just maximizing that potential of our characters, especially on autoplay. So Doctor Strange has a passive stun. Ooh, nice play. Good special 1. Unfortunately doesn't hit. That special 1, honestly, could be a lifesaver. Like, we could do so much damage with... There we go. With a special 1 like that. Look at that damage. He's almost down to 80%. Look at that. Bang, 80%. We get, yep, taken out by the special 2. Okay, that's fine, because we take out 20%. Now let's see what Absman can do. I forgot to put him in his Uru form, which is somewhat unfortunate. I think it does it on, yeah, automatically. Nice parry, dude. Yeah, but because of the class advantage, it kind of limits Thanos' damage here, because his attack gets nerfed, and, well, we have the Uru form up. It's yeah, it's all helping. We can crit through block, which is a big one as well. What in the heavies? Oh my god, Absman, you are a legend, dude. Saving me revive, saving me potion, saving me everything. He just, like, corner locked that Thanos into oblivion. Okay, well, that is Act 3 done. We unlock Ascensions, which is great. And I mean, Absman is just gonna be so good for this, right? I can already tell. Absman for this challenge is insane. Act completion. Let's see what we get. Ooh, we get our first 5-star shards. Now also get 2 to 3 rank up gem, a 4-star hero crystal. You get a bunch of stuff. I do not want your offer. Thank you. Did I mention we're gonna do this completely free to play? Just a side note. Don't even need to spend money to be uncollected in this game. At least that's what I'm trying to prove. We might never release this video, or we might release it with a failed between brackets. Might be the case. Let's see what we get. What champion do we pull? Wong? Interesting. I don't think Wong will be as of an addition as most of the champions here already can do a lot of work. Now let's take up Hulk, because he's definitely a big contender here. Because he has good health, the prolonged stun, he just has a lot that we are looking for. So there we go, 330 on the Hulk. I'm tempted to rank up Nick Fury, honestly, because I think we might have... We don't have an Awakening Gem just yet, but... Or Iron Man as well. Or King Groot. Okay, what we'll do is we'll rank 1, level 10, King Groot here. King Groot is interesting because he has regen, he has furies, he has some solid damage output. It's just a difficult... It's a difficult choice because... Obviously we get 2 Scions there, so we could have taken up Hulk and then taken up another champion, right? That's a shame. Okay, well if we would have gotten Cosmic, or if we would have gotten... Would have, right? We didn't. Okay. So... Wow. Where's that deal? Did I see that? A 5-star crystal for 225 units. It is not particularly worth it on a new account because you have no clue what 5-star you're gonna pull, so you should not buy this if you're doing a new account run, probably. But for the sake of auto-playing, it's kind of nice. On a new account you could do it, but just know that it's not really worth using your units for a 5-star, because you're gonna get a lot better very, very soon. But I need the firepower, kind of. Hopefully we get a good auto-playing champion. If we could just pull Hulkling would be good. Oh, what else would be good? There's a lot that could be good, actually. Just tanky, beefy champions. Let's see. Pav, he evades a lot. Spider-Man Pav. I think that could be a decent... autoplay champ, honestly. I think he can be decent. It's another Mystic though. The Mystic roster is definitely strengthening here. We are 3 hours and 34 minutes in, which is nice. I think No, yeah, we're 3 hours and 30 minutes in, which is fine. We've done some other stuff as well. But I've mainly been sitting here. I did shave, though. You might see that. Okay, looking at the roster. We want some stuff for Hulk. We want some stuff for Doctor Strange. We want some stuff for Absman. Absman is still going to be the main carry, I think, of the account. But Spider-Man Pav is definitely a great pool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the time to just explore most of Act 1, 2, and 3. Because exploring Act 3 will give more 5-star shards, first of all. Rank up gems. Selectors. Or Nexus crystals. Similar to Chapter 2. We'll give some 5-star shards. We'll give some more 5-star shards. We'll give some like tier 3 class catalysts and stuff like that. Act 2 will do a similar thing, but for 3 and 4 stars. Just a bunch of units, rank up gems, awakening gems. A lot of it. Again, same thing in Act 1. Bunch of 3 stars units, right? And then we're gonna hop over to Act 4. Hopefully get through Act 4 with some ease. It's gonna be rough though. Act 4 is gonna be rough in particular. But as of right now, I just want to show you the squad. Pav, Absman, Hulk, which is a good synergy here for some crit rating, which is nice. Starkey, and then Vulture with double synergy. This is the team right now. Starkey and Vulture actually as well. I would like to replace. One of them with King Groot and the other maybe with another 5-star soon. Or like a better 4-star. Something along those lines. But yeah, we're just gonna explore 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll be back, open some stuff, and hopefully start our journey into Act 4 very, very shortly. Okay, so we're back. For me, it's day 3. We've spent about 9.5 hours auto-playing stuff on this account, so that is kind of insane. I'm showing you what the roster is looking like. This is the top here. 2 440 champions, Hulk, Absman. We have the 125 Pav, and then I also ranked up King Groot as he has some regen and stuff like that. So that's what we're looking like. I have been auto-playing a absolute crap load. And we have a couple things to open, and we have Act 3 to fully explore, which I think is going to give us our first 5-star, which is always an exciting feat. So we're opening the premiums here just to clear the stash, and maybe pull a cool 4-star. Maybe a dupe on Absman or King Groot, that would be pretty important. But yeah, let's see. It's giving me a little loading signal here. It's going to probably pop up in about a couple seconds. And we're progressing nicely, although we are gonna be, well, I don't want to say stuck, but we're gonna take a long time doing Act 4, probably, because at some point we will hit a wall where the resources that we can gain aren't the resources that we need. We need stronger resources, probably, from like events or stuff like that, to kind of go through Act 4. I don't know if we could farm enough Act 4 to actually complete Act 4, if that makes sense. Not on autoplay, at least. If you play casually, then yeah, you're fine. Let's go with Mantis here. But otherwise, yeah, no. So we'll have to wait and see if that is actually a thing. So, Photon, sure. We have some of these, yeah. So I've been completing this pass that you see over here. We've been getting the legendary spider verse crystals, so that's kind of nice. We got 8 of those, which could also yield a 5-star, which is pretty huge. Okay, let's pop this final 3-star, and let's go to champions. Look at that. Nothing to upgrade just yet, but what we have to do first is go here and autoplay Thanos. Now, as you can see, the team's looking pretty healthy because we upgraded them a lot. So, autoplaying Act 3 here should not be an issue. Our Absman makes light work of Thanos nowadays because he's 440. And then hopefully, with the exploration rewards, we should be able to upgrade some champions, open some crystals, and then be well on our way into Act 4. Hopefully. That is the thing we're looking for. Okay. Head to head. I see you. I see you. Special 3s aren't activated, I don't think. So, yep. We're just gonna eat that special 2. But due to Ab's refined form, yeah, we don't really take any damage there. Magma form. Good damage. 9% left on Thanos. As you can see, we're doing very well. Absman is holding up nicely. Absman kind of looks like me. Got the abs, got the bald head. People in stream always make fun of me, looking like Absman. There we go. Okay, Thanos enters, 100% explored. Fully on autoplay, we are through Act 3. So that's kind of nice. Chapter exploration rewards, nice. Act exploration rewards, yeah, that gives enough for a 5-star. And 3 to 4 rank up gems, also nice. Always comes in clutch. And we got a couple 4-stars to open as well. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so first of all, 4-star, let's pop it. Ooh, good autoplay champion, MODOK, honestly. He has auto block, so we could just parry stun a lot of champions that way. Ooh, MODOK might be a good rank up. Might actually be a good rank up, I'm not gonna lie. Depends on the 5-stars that we pull, but it might be a very good rank up. Nico could be good. Gore or Destroyer. I feel like Gore could also be good. They all have potential, for sure. Now we're gonna spin a couple of these. Then we're gonna go back. Let's spin 3. We'll open the 5-star and then come back, spin another 5. Or open pop 5. This guy's gonna get a buff soon. The buff might already be live by the time that you see this video, but hey, that doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's see. Stark Spidey. I think that's a dupe. Yep. There we go. That's not bad, actually. I don't mind the dupe. Okay. Final spin. And then we're going to open the 5-star and then pop the final... Ooh! 5-star Spider-Ham. That is big. He's not tanky, but he's good. He's very good. Yeah, we'll take a 5-star. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's take a look. 5-star Crystal. Like a Sentinel, Red Skull, anything tanky. Okay, between 2 Spider-Hams. I would have preferred the dupe even on Spider-Ham. But hey, Falcon, Jacqueline. Okay, let's see. We're gonna pop 5. Let's see. Another 5-star. We get a 4-star Spider-Ham and the dupe. And then a dupe on Symbiote Spidey as well. Okay. Not too insane. Got some Magic Crystals. Tier 3 Catalysts. And we have some rank up gems that we also are going to use. Okay. I'm sorry for the yawn. So first of all, let's rank up that 5-star Spider-Ham, because that's going to be very useful. 5 stars will take you a lot further than 4 stars, so obviously it makes sense to rank up Spider-Ham. But we gotta make a couple decisions here. I think we can use the 3 to 4 rank up gem on King Groot. I feel like that is a valid rank up. And then we gotta be smart about who else we want to take up, because 4 stars, is it worth ranking up 4 stars anymore? Right? As we have 3 5-stars. 2 of which are good, but not as tanky. But we're gonna go into Act 5. Yeah, we got a bunch of maxed out 2 stars from the poker event. I'm debating whether or not we should rank up MODOK, as I think MODOK is a very good autoplay champion. I'm just not sure if we can actually rank him up to rank 4. We'll have to see. We'll rank 2 him. And okay, yeah, we're gonna miss some resources to rank 3 him even. Okay, he's gonna be rank 2 for now. We have the golden eye, so it doesn't matter. He's gonna be rank 2 for now. And I also kind of want to rank up Nico. Maybe. I might be diluting my resources a bit here, but yeah. Gotta just rank those up to kind of have him stand by. But Absorbman, Hulk, King Groot, and then the 2 5-stars. That is probably the main roster for now, as we will start venturing into Act 4. Now, the issue with Act 4 is not really the PI of the champions, the power index. It is more the length of the fights. The Act 4 paths, as you can see, are somewhat longer than the Act 3 paths, but we might be able to pull something off. We might be able to. Good thing is, though, we could select the champion that we want to use against champions. So let's say Abomination. I want to use King Groot, because as you can... no, wait. I want to use Hulk. I don't know why I went to King Groot, but he has immunity to poison. So that's why I kind of want to use Hulk here. So, and then we just let autoplay do its thing. Now, right. Abomination got an armor buff there. That's gonna prolong the fight by such a big amount that, yeah, we... Okay, missing a special doesn't help either, Hulk. Now we're gonna lose a lot of health on Hulk. That is the reality of this, right? Just because of the armor up buff. Ooh, full combo into block. The good thing with Hulk, though, and you'll see that, is, yeah, look at that stun. That's a beautiful stun. almost get 2 combos in. And then look at this. Ooh, missing another special there, Hulk. I don't know about that, buddy. And yeah, this stun takes even longer. So that's the good thing with Hulk, is just you get so much damage from specials. And you can stun lock, and Hulk is good. Hulk is very good for this. But so what I'm gonna do is I see 3 Cosmics on the top path and an Hawkeye. Now Hawkeye is a squishy champion, doesn't have a lot of health, and then I have 2 Mystics, and I'm gonna just let's showcase King Groot. I have multiple Mystics, so the Cosmics on the path should be fine. It should be fine. King Groot has Furies, which is great as well, because there are gonna be quests where you need a buff, or you need something, or whatever, like. And also, he can shrug off debuffs. He's also immune to bleed, so that's nice against Hawkeye. And yeah, we kind of want the dupe for the regen, but yeah, look at that. He's stacking up some nice Furies. He's gonna throw his special before we get the Furies, but hey, it is at least something, right? If we can get a couple hits now, while with 6 Furies, that would be nice. Okay, we get a special 1 in, not bad. All crits, and then bang, there we go. There we go. So as you can see, auto playing through should be fine. It just takes a little bit more time and effort, like picking the fights, and like in Act 3 you could just let it go. Act 4 it's a little more difficult because you don't want to face. Ooh. Sorry for the yawning. You don't want to face the Abomination, because Abomination, he has the poison. So you don't want your champions to die to poison. Stuff like that. So you gotta just make sure that you're set up the right way. Similar with Jax. Jax has bleeds. Absorber Man in his Uru form is immune to bleeds. So you want Absorber Man. Like, those are fine picks. And then we just go over here, do that. Now, the real issue is gonna come in when we need to start exploring Act 4. Because some of these paths are so tremendously long that it's gonna get real difficult. But after we do Act 4, we are already, like, close to beating the Collector, right? So, yeah. I'm curious. We're gonna see how far we can take this. We're gonna start doing some more quests in Act 4, and then I'll be back once we probably hit a roadblock or have some stuff to open. So, I'll see you there. Alright, so we're auto-playing nicely. We're onto Colossus now. We're just exploring parts of Act 4 at this point. I did a couple rank ups. We pulled a 5-star Proxima Midnight, rank 5 Absorbent Man, a rank 3 I think Proxima, and possibly Pav, Spider-Man Pav. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I did rank 3 another 5-star. We're gonna check in a second, and we're also gonna open up some stuff, because exploring Act 4 currently is my best way of earning the progression, I guess. I'll show you guys. So I've been working on this, and that'll allow me to get, if I complete chapter 1, some T4 class selectors, and those are the only I can kind of get from auto playing content. Also some tier 4 basics, tier 1 alpha, stuff like that. Some Cavalier crystals, which are nice, and start of a T5 basic. Again, same thing here, that forms a T5 basic. This is going to give another bit, and then chapter 4 obviously going to give me 2 tier 5 basics formed in total. But I was doing chapter 3, and we kind of ran into a barrier, so I was like, okay, we'll go back, ran into a barrier, we'll go back, auto-complete some of Act 4.1, 4.2, earn the rewards there, and then we'll figure it out as we go. So we got 2 legendary crystals. Ooh, rank 5 rockets. Although I do love a good rocket raccoon, as I have a 7-star rank 5 on my main account. I can't take him up on this account. I think, okay, mutant, and we get some science as well. Let's take a look. Oh, Baron Zemo, that's right. That's the other champion that I had ranked up. So we have a rank 5 Absorber Man ascended. We have a Baron Zemo, which is great because he cleanses, then roots the enemy, deals a bunch of bleed damage. Great champion. Very, very great champion. So rank 3 Proxima, have a rank 2 Pav, have a rank 4 Vulture, rank 4 Hulk, rank 4 King Groot. That is currently what the standing is looking like. The 4-star Serpent tempting, but as we have 5 stars now, I don't feel like ranking up the 4-star Serpent is of any use. We might, you know, decide something else in the future, but as of right now, I'd say no to that. Anything in here? Not really. So again, the main thing we're doing here is just, well, as I said, we're just running through 4.1 and 4.2. We are almost onto another 5-star, which is nice. I can show you. I think we will be able to complete this on autoplay. It's just the fights are a bit longer, and if I do mess up on my calculations and the autoplay isn't as easy, then we're in for a big amount of trouble, because that's basically just going to cost me revives, and that's annoying, right? That's annoying. So these guys, not too hard. I'm going to show you what Zemo can do. I don't know if this guy actually places debuffs for me, but... okay, we have a power gain, that's fine. Fatigue, yeah, the fatigues are instantly cleansed, which is great. That's one thing that is very nice here. Instantly cleanse those. Bang, special 2. Look at him go, dude. Bang. Even more. Look at that. Oof. Special 1 as well. Look at that bleed damage just ticking. So 83% remaining on Baron Zemo. I think you get the point here. The auto playing, it is possible. It just takes a bit longer. And you gotta get lucky. The special 2 was very nice, obviously. That really helped. I think Proxima here is... oh, or Absorbent Man. I'm just gonna show you guys the path. And I'm gonna show... or try to auto play this. Because if we can get through, that would be nice. That would be nice. This is already proving a point to where, like, a lot of people would say, I'm stuck, or like, I've gotten comments before, I'm stuck in Act 3. You could autoplay it if you just make the right decisions early on, and hopefully with this series, or with, not really a series, with this video, I can kind of showcase that. I can kind of show you that it is possible to get through. You could even autoplay, honestly. You don't really need to get lucky, you don't really need to do anything. Autoplaying is the way to go. Like a Proxima Midnight, 5 stars, nothing special, right? Ooh. Both unstoppable, that is an interesting interaction here. I'll take the heavy damage though. Unblockable special, and also... okay. Luckily she threw the special 1, but heal block, poison, true accurate... okay. We have a heal block on us as well though, which is annoying. A little bit of apple juice here, which is always nice, dude. Just a little packet of apple juice. So good. So good if you just want to switch it up from some water every once in a while. See if she is gonna throw something. No. A heavy attack, that takes him out. That's nice. Okay, so we're almost there, I think. Cute little ambush. I think Absman will do perfectly. I'm just gonna speed that up a little bit. This is a totally different account to what I'm used to, but I'll take it. I can actually take a look at how many hours we have currently spent on this account. I think that's interesting. So as of right now, when you're watching this video, I have spent day 1 6 hours, day 2 3.5 hours, so 9.5. Day 3 was hour and a half. So 11, day 4 was an hour and a half, and today an hour and a half. So 14 hours in total. There we go. Make sure to log that. 14 hours in total of auto-playing has gotten me to this point. I feel like that's an interesting stat. 14 hours of auto-playing will get you to 4.2, basically. Kind of. We got an unstoppable buff while he has a weakness. That's kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, he does throw the special. Nice special 1. Stand up intercept even. Okay, buddy. And a dexterity. This Absman is on smoke. He's onto something. Bang, look at him. Look at him go. Okay, I think we're pretty much at the boss here. And we faced almost every, class symbiote there is. Yeah, I think so. Gotta finish my apple juice. Actually, we're auto-playing quite nicely through this, so I might continue on completing this if this is the way it goes. I mean, I'm totally down for that. But this is against symbiotes, so I have to take that into account because against symbiotes is a lot easier. We don't have symbiotes on every path. Nice. And there we go. One more fight, I think, before... Yeah. Ooh, gold symbiotes. Baron Zemo, let's speed that up. Okay, there we go. Fury damage, nice, looking good. Evades. Damn. Didn't know my guy evaded like that. Twice in a row as well. Eating heavy there, buddy. Eating a special there, buddy. See, this is annoying. Baron Zemo's kind of getting clipped. He doesn't hit his specials. He gets hit in the face with a special 1 every time because the special 1 is unblockable. Like, then the health starts to go down pretty fast. Pretty damn fast. Okay. Both have an unstoppable, which is actually beneficial, I'd say. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Zemo. Appreciate it. So we have a Phoenix and then a Boss Luke Cage. Kinda annoying that we actually used Zemo here against the Golden Symbiote because he would have been great against the Luke Cage, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Absorber Man doing his absolute best to showcase why he is one of the best Mystics for, well, not just Mystics in general, but also to autoplay, right? He's a beast. He is an absolute monster. Phoenix Force. Nice special 2 from him. A very nice special 2, actually. Takes her out. What a guy. And then it's up to Luke Cage. Actually, we arrived with a pretty good health. I want to see Zemo first. Zemo will probably go down, but yeah, it's... He's also bleed immune, right? So, but we can cleanse. We have some good damage. So I'd like to see Zemo do like a special 2 or something. That would be nice. Oof. Special 2? No special 2. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Absman, what you got for me, buddy? I feel like Absman has also the best autoplay AI so far. As he gets hit. He gets hit with a heavy, but so far for me, I think he had one of the best autoplay AIs that I've seen. Nice. Why would you dash into that? But sure, buddy. Okay. Come on. Throw that special. I know you can do it. Down to 50%, not bad for a special 2. Nice, good. It would be great if he got all the way back up to another special 2 without getting hit too much. Is he gonna throw it? Is he gonna throw it? Maybe. Not on time. Rip. 37% remaining on Luke Cage. Let's go in with Proxima. Let's see what she can bring to the table. Hopefully enough to take him out. That would be nice. Intercept attack. Nicely done. Good intercepts from Proxima here. I see you. Come on. Nice. A lot of damage there from Luke Cage. Yeah, that's gonna take her out. Nice special. Good stun. Go in. I mean, if she gets a... No. She does not. Okay, so the bosses are kind of the issue. That is what I'm noticing here. The bosses are kind of the issue. It's not the path. The boss that's way higher than anything else are kind of the issue. Right? That is kind of what we're dealing with here. Heavy attack, Hulk? Once, maybe? Ooh, nice clip there. Oh, that should be GG's. Nice clip with the stun. Hell yeah. Good shit, Hulk. Okay, so that is an entire quest autoplayed. I just wanted to put that in fully just to showcase that we're actually doing this legitimately, like we're doing the new quests by autoplay, and that also gives us a 5-star. So I'm going to open that 5-star. I'm going to see what we get. Now, anything tanky would be appreciated. And preferably with immunities. That would give us more options as well. I'll take Thing. I will gladly take a Thing. Wow. That is spot on for what I was asking for. Tanky with immunities. Thing. Hands down. I just don't have the resources to take him up. Do I have science? See, what I have been doing, because the units, we're gonna need some units to obviously get revives and stuff. But as you get a bunch of revives early game, I think, and the challenge is only to uncollected, we should be fine spending a little bit of units on some T3 class and some T4 class. Should be fine. Okay, T4 basic. A T4 basic? Damn. For 95 and a T4 class for 105. So 200 units, 280. About 280 units we spent on this, which is fine because that means we get a rank 3 thing. And that is going to help out tremendously. Tremendously. Couldn't say it enough. Rank 3 thing is a beast. For the account. It helps a lot. There we go. Level 45 out of 45. And let's see. Yeah, we now have 3 rank 3s. This guy is here as well. Yeah, I mean, we can't do it all. Don't know why those are there. We can't do it all off the bat here, but we're definitely doing very well, I'd say, so far. So, yeah, let's just continue on completing stuff like this. We're gonna take out maybe King Groot for now because he doesn't have the regen, and then put in Thing. It is double science though, so would this be? Nah, Hulk brings a lot of synergies to the table as well. We'll keep in Hulk. We'll keep in Hulk for sure. Okay. Beautiful energy refill spawn. But this is what we're going to be doing. I'm just going to complete a couple more things and then we'll be right back again. So I've been auto-playing throughout 4.1 as of right now. We have completed, I think, up until 4.3 at this point, and I'm auto-playing 4.1 just for the exploration rewards. I think we're going to get some tier 4 class, which is going to be huge. We're going to get a lot of tier 4 basic, which we're going to need. I think we might even be able to get our first rank 3, or rank 4, actually 5-star. Which is going to help going into auto-playing 4.4 because the Maestro balls and everything like that. So we're looking good. The Black Widow balls shouldn't be too difficult. And yeah, 4.1 should be fully explored. Now at this point we have auto-played or played this probably like closer to 15 to 20 hours. I can actually do the math. I think we were sitting at 14 hours previously of just collective auto-playing. Today is day 6 and I've been auto-playing for about 3 hours just exploring various quests. So we're sitting at 9 plus 4.5, 13.5, so 17 hours currently. spend auto playing Marvel Contest of Champions on this particular account. So it's a journey for sure. We're gonna just go all out on science here, just purely because I think Thing is gonna be our main bet. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and open up, well, the 3 legendary crystals first of all. Shocker and Maker, not bad. Maker actually can dex special attacks, so you know that is a very, very good champion to maybe look into maxing out as well. What we're gonna do, or level up as well, not max out. Obviously, we can't max them out yet, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna actually open those Cavalier crystals as well. I'm doing all sort of things in between. Do I have tier 3 class? I don't have tier 3 class. Okay, we'll spin these two. See if we can pull a 6-star champion or a 5-star Nexus. Like either would be good. Okay, that's a 6-star Namor. We'll take that. Oh, that's very good. That is very good. A first 6-star. Damn. Okay, let's tap another. Can we get back to back? That would be even more insane. A 6-star Nexus. No. Oh, that was close. That was very close. I honestly thought we would get a 6-star Nexus. Wow. Okay. Close. Not yet there. Do I still have a... We have an active quest. Okay. We can claim that. That's what the pop-up was. Okay. So we get a first 6-star though. And it is a 6-star version of Namor. Now Namor preferably needs an awakening. But I am going to level him up. Obviously. He has more health, more attack than most. And... look at that. Top profile pick as well. Level 25. 125 for Namor. He's a beast. So let's take a look at this. He has 25.7k health, 2k attack. Now if we can compare that to, let's say, our 4-star Absman. He has 4,000 more health, 400 more attack. And Absman is maxed out and ascended. So pretty damn good in my opinion. So let's rank up Thing to rank 4. That is our next rank up. Purely because he's tanky, he can gain the Unstoppables, he is bleed and shock immune, also armor break immune. So there's just a bunch of utility that goes into Thing. And that just, yeah, really works for the account. So, okay, 443 now. Let's get up to 455. Thank you very much. And what is his health and damage looking like as of right now? So also 25.8k health and also almost 2k attack. So that's kind of nice. Those two are very comparable, but it's nice to kind of have that next step up in roster. We could also rank 5 our Hulk, but probably not going to. We need one more skill T4 for that rank up, but that's something we can get, I think, soon. I don't think we're going to need that right now. So I've been auto playing chapter 4. We needed one revive on Storm. And that's why I went back to explore chapter 1. But now we have our 6-star Namor, we have ranked up Thing, and that means we can probably go in and start completing the next couple quests at least. Maybe even get some Maestro, that would be sick. So 3... Oh, multiple houses, emos. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we lose a couple synergies, but we gain a bunch of strong champions. I'm not going to rank up Hulk. Because we're already moving on to 6 stars, apparently. So we're going to just leave it there. I'm going to just take... it's also nice that we now have a mutant champion, because we now have a little bit of a variety in our roster. Obviously, I do have to manually pick the matchups, kind of. Like, I'll take Mystic against Cosmic. It'll save me some damage in the long run. Okay, yeah. Look at that. Look how tanky Absman is. He's still such a beast for this account. He really just shines, honestly. He just shines. There we go. As long as he keeps that form up, I'm totally fine. He can do whatever he wants. He could throw specials, he could get stunned, he could, you know, do everything. So throw the special one, maybe? No? Okay. That's kind of unlucky, but he... Ooh, we do get a vulnerability. Is he going to be able to throw a special 3? Yep. Let's skip that. There we go. And I think even with the stuns and stuff, it just deals so much damage. Even through block, 3.4k critical hits through block, that's absolutely ludicrous. So we are just casually exploring the remainder of Act 4, and then hopefully soon we'll be able to do the Maestro fight, complete Act 4. I'm just gonna go back and kind of look at the rewards for the completion of Act 4, as I don't know them. I'm guessing 5-star, yeah, stuff. So 3 to 4 rank up gem is going to be nice. We get some more Cavaliers. T2 alphas for rank ups. T4 class, obviously. And then for the chapter, we get a 2 to 3 rank up gem, which is good. We can use that for possibly Maker, for example. We got some more 5-star shards. Actually, after this quest, we can open a 5-star already. More legendaries. Okay, yeah, that just makes sense. So looking at Maker, we need a tier 3 class catalyst tech. Kind of annoying, but if we can get it from somewhere and then maybe use the generic 2 to 3 rank up gem, we also then have a tech option in our team instead of like the rank 1 or 2 Rocket Raccoon. Yeah, so good either way. We're making good progress, and I will be back once we get hopefully closer to Maestro and open a couple crystals again. Okay, so we're in 4.4.6 and we are at the face of Maestro. Now, I've been auto-playing straight down the middle path while just having a sip of my my protein drink here, and we're doing pretty well. We have some arc overload buffs here, which are pretty annoying to deal with, but hopefully Proxima here does decently well against Iron Man. Then I want to go in and maybe team heal a couple champions and pop a boost. Could have popped a boost at the beginning of the path, but I think it's like a 10-minute boost, and the auto playing takes longer than the 10 minutes, so even if I did at the beginning, I wouldn't have the boost for Maestro, so, you know, I think it's important to do that. And then we're going to see if we can actually auto play Maestro, which is... how do we think that's gonna go? I think we're gonna be in a world of hurt, honestly. I think it's gonna be Revive Central, but we'll figure that out as we go. Iron Man here is throwing some specials. I'll just skip that. And also Iron Man is annoying because he has a bunch, and I mean a bunch of armor ups. So we deal a very little amount of damage, as you can see, to Iron Man. And the armor ups are the absolute worst to deal with. So complete special only does about 4%. Complete heavy attack only 1%. So yeah, Iron Man definitely one of the more annoying champions here, especially with that arc overload. But hey, we want to get a couple crits through, and that is basically how you win that fight. So what I'm gonna try and do is we'll heal or revive Proxima. We're gonna go to team. We're gonna just pop a bunch of team heals. We don't have better ones than these, but that's fine for now at least. Yeah, those are at max health. And I feel like that's good enough. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take in Zemo. Gonna pop a 15%. Actually, they take half an hour, so that's pretty good. Or maybe still Proxima. We'll use Proxima. Purely because of class advantage here. It might help out a little bit. The arc overload again is such a frustrating feat here. Almost crit through, but yeah, the arc overload again, he's healing so much. Hopefully we can get through. 35%. Healing champions are gonna be the pain, the bane of my existence, the pain in the ass for sure. Also those armor breaks, can we not please? Like, you deal way too much damage with those armor breaks, Iron Man. Okay, nice. Good. Yeah, she's holding up somewhat. Please no. Nice special. Can we get it? With a stun? Please. 2%. Oh, so close, so close, so close. Okay. Okay. I think maybe use Ampsman here. Because he's armor break. Well, I could have used Thing armor break immune. Ampsman is somewhat armor break immune in his phase. Okay, he just hit just straight into her. Okay, into her? Into him. We're on to Maestro though, so that's good. We lost Proxima along the way, but we gained a couple other champions. 50,000 health. So double the health, double the attack that we have. This is gonna be something. Great start from Namor here. With a beautiful heavy attack. It might not even be something. Is Namor just gonna show him who's boss? I highly doubt it. Because the degen. Yeah, the degen. If only we had a dupe Namor, it would be beautiful. But luckily for Maestro we don't. So 20% already gone. I mean, that's not bad at all. Are we actually gonna throw a special here or do something Namor? Because, you know... No, you're just gonna die. Okay, great. Yeah. Not gonna throw specials, you're not gonna dex, you're just gonna eat attacks and die. Okay, buddy. Whatever, man. Thing. Yeah, let's go. Thing should be able to pull off something cool, I think, with a lot of rock stacks. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. It's a rank 4 thing, even. That's a lot of damage, Maestro. He's a beast. If at any point in time in this video, by the way, you enjoyed the fact that I'm taking on these challenges and you enjoyed the fact that I'm uploading these videos and doing these crazy stuff or crazy shit on the MCOCs, consider subscribing, consider dropping a like on the video. It's free, it supports the channel, and it keeps it all running. It keeps me doing these weird things, so I really do appreciate that. So, I do want to mention, we also have a Discord. We have pretty much 1,400 people in the Discord, so 1,400, and it's a cool spot. If you need any help, if you need any advice, we do talk to each other in there. I'm pretty active in the Discord as well. You can always tag me, so yeah, consider joining. The link is in the description. As I might close this out, actually, a couple crits through block could be nice. A lot of damage here. The degen is gonna... Oh, absolutely shred through Absman. Okay. It is up to Zemo. We used 1 revive on Proxima. I would definitely take this if we only used 1 revive. But I think he's gonna deal too much damage. 16k crit there. Okay. Who was... I think Absman with a 20% revive and then just a couple health potions should do the trick. Like 20, he's pretty much back up to full. This should do the trick, hopefully. Come on, be nice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we just need, if in the case that we did get hit, we need to survive the combo. That's why I healed him up that much. But there we go. Act 4 Maestro, completely auto-played. This is actually a great sign. Just using 2 revives, that kind of sets me up nicely going into Act 5. I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited about that. So we're going to get the chapter completion, we're going to get legendary crystals, we're going to get the 2 to 3 gem, Cavalier crystals, a 5-star, Sig stones. Dude, we have so much stuff here. And we're going to go back here. We're going to go skip. We beat... we're gonna just go to this screen. I'm gonna reload the game because then it also gives me the title and stuff like that. It's gonna give me a bunch of things. I'm also timing, obviously, how much time I'm auto playing or playing the account. I think it's a cool metric to see how many hours actually went into this at the end. Yeah, let's take a look. As we're logging in here, we should be there pretty fast, and then we're gonna open some stuff. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's see. Don't want to open that. Thank you. Become a conqueror. There we go. We get the title. We are now on to Act 5, which is auto-playing. It's a pretty cool feat. I've just been throwing some points into random masteries, as I don't think we need much at this point anymore. There's nothing for me to claim. There's just a bunch of meat, a bunch for me to open. Let's open the legendary crystals. 2 4-stars. That's fine. 3 to 4 rank up gem. I mean... optimally skill or tech, but I would take anything but science. Tech, okay, that could actually be really good. So if we are able to take up Maker, that would mean that we would be able to also rank 4 him. And rank 4ing Maker, I mean, it's a pretty good idea. It's a pretty damn good idea. So we got the Shard Crystals as well. We get a 5-star from here. See what we get. Do we get a maybe even a better attack? I don't know, like an Arnim Zola would be pretty good. Gatlin. Great Cosmic. Not quite sure if it's the champion I would auto-play with. He has interesting immunities because he can deal with power burn and stuff like that, but I don't think it's a great option to rank up. We have 2 Cavaliers, which could be tremendously beneficial to the account if we can pull a 6-star. It's gonna bait me again, isn't it? Yep, okay, 4-star Guillotine. Obviously we're hoping for that 6-star Nexus. That would be absolutely insane, but let's see. Let's open another. What are we gonna get? 6-star? Maybe? Oh, okay. I would have taken the 5-star Nexus as well, but yeah. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So, for this guy, we're gonna need T5 basics. Still a very long way away from getting that. For this, we need a tier 4 skill catalyst, which we could get, actually. So we can rank 4 Zemo. But we can also, I think, rank 4 Maker. The only thing we need is a tier 3 class catalyst, which now only costs me 20. Which is great. Which is a great deal. And it's 60 for a... actually, no. It is 80 for a tier 4 class. Tier 4 class, I'm gonna wait with that for a minute because I'm not entirely sure if we will get more. But this means we can take up Maker using the resources. He's then rank 2. We go to rank 2 to 3 gem, which is pretty big. And we're gonna use that as well. Gonna use our 2 to 3 gem. We could also use resources, actually. I'm gonna use resources because we have them. And I don't have any other techs that I need to take up. So we're gonna just use resources here. We are down to only 400,000 gold. And I think we did have a rank 3 to 4 tech gem, didn't we? Okay, yeah. I don't know why it didn't show up in the first place. But here we go. Rank 4 Maker. And we have a little bit of Mysterium. That's kind of what I was banking on. And I think what we can do... I mean, it'll have to work for now. It's only 120k. I think we have some gold crystals in here as well that we could utilize. We're basically pulling the scraps together for our rank ups, which is fine. Roofing crystals, I think... They gave a little bit of gold as well. Yep, so we'll open those. And is there anything in my currency? Yeah, there isn't. Okay. That is A-okay. We don't have the supreme things yet for gold and ISO. So that's fine as well. And we're going to be working on unlocking rank 4 Baron Zemo as well. Because I think Baron Zemo will be clutch. Let's do like 4 of these. And that is basically how far we can take Maker as of right now. What we could do, actually, is go into the stash. Go into the ISO stash and just sell. Just sell a little bit. You know, we have about 750 in the stash. Let's claim a bunch more. Let's do another little bit of selling. We are gonna have more ISO than we're gonna have champions to rank for autoplaying, so perfect. There we go. 455 Maker. We're gonna need this going into Act 5 anyway. So we now have a Namor 6-star, rank 4 Maker, rank 4 Thing, maxed out Absorbent Man, Ascended as well, and we have a Baron Zemo. What I'm gonna do is check the stash right now. We have the 2 to 3 gem still, and we also have the 2 to 3 skill gem. So we have a couple options still laid out for us. We're going to just use the gems so they're out of the inbox. We're going to just go to Nick Fury, I guess. Doesn't really matter, and just max him. So these are all... Yeah, let's go into... Put these into Starkey. So these are all out of the stash. Don't get confused easily anymore. We have... some tier 1 primordial dust, we have the signature stones, and a couple rank up gems. That's all we need to know. So, good progress as of right now. We're doing very well. We are on to Act 5, which is insane. From here on out, though, it is gonna get very difficult. I feel like the first part was the easy part, and now we're gonna get to face in like 8k champions, 8 to 12k champions even, and also with nodes, stuff like that. It's gonna get very, very difficult very, very soon. So we're gonna just have this as the team setup. Maker has a couple synergies with Thing and himself, Council of Reeds. Not bad. There's a couple champions that we could still take up. Spider-Man Path, obviously, but I don't know if he's still a great pick. We're gonna try and do my best on completing this, and we're gonna see how that goes. I'm kind of curious, so I'll keep you guys updated. We're gonna just autoplay, and I'll see you guys hopefully at the Kang boss. Final boss Kang. We managed to autoplay through the entire quest, but now we have finally arrived at Kang, and he's a pretty difficult boss. Again, because of armor up buffs. The armor up buffs, I guess, is the main thing stopping me in this account. So any champion, I mean a Medusa or something like that would be amazing, you know. Armor break, auto block, like there's some wins to be had there, and it's definitely changed my thought about who to rank up. But we're doing nicely with Thing, and I'm just gonna see if we can autoplay through without using any revives. That is the main goal here. Kang is gonna throw a special, that's definitely gonna take me out, so let's skip that. I'm gonna show you, the team is not looking too healthy. We have the Maker at 4,000 health, and we have Zemo at less, at 1.8 thousand health. So the team's not looking too healthy. They're probably gonna go down. But with Zemo, I do... Ooh, okay. Yeah, we just get common. There's nothing we can do. We just autoplay. With Zemo, just in case, I wanted to say, I want to throw in a couple potions. Let's just throw 10 of these in there because they're expiring anyway, right? And we need to complete Act 5. It's definitely a bit of a high mountain to climb as of right now, as we're already spending potions and revives. Not a revive yet, but just potions. So we're probably gonna have to go back, go into Act 4, explore the most of Act 4 is my guess. Probably do 4.2, 4.3, 4. You know, do the rest of the chapters, which is gonna cost me a tremendous amount of time, but I think is a necessary in order for me to autoplay through Act 5. That's my guess, though. That is my guess, especially if the difficulty jump is too high from 5.1 to 5.2. I'll have to check on my main account to see what opponents will actually be fighting. It's a difficult one, though. It's a difficult scenario to be in. Baron Zemo, though, is great. You know, the cleanse is great. Why did he throw a special into block? I mean, he's rooted, so that's good. Actually do something with it, that would be nice. Yeah, thank you. Okay, that's great. Yeah, the permanent bleeds are nice. Oh, not if you get taken out instantly. Okay. Okay. What is the best way of going about this? I think Thing, as of right now, is our best auto player. Which sounds funny. But I think a revive and a 10k pot, fingers crossed, should hopefully do it. Asman obviously won't autoplay. Thing needs to autoplay. We'll have to see. 37% against 79%. We are just lacking on attack and damage to Kang, which is a shame. Okay, I feel like sometimes my autoplay is just retarded. How do we have gotten an 8-hit combo against us and haven't done a single hit back, right? It's kind of retarded. Okay, nice. Nice work. Let's go, my man. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, we get the Unstoppable. The Unstoppable is a great safety mechanic, especially after a couple combos. You're definitely gonna get the Unstoppable. It's like a guaranteed opening, basically, so that makes him very good. I do not want a special 30 out of him. Luckily, that doesn't crit. We're at 14 rock stacks, so the second we get hit, yeah, we're gonna, again, get a free opening. Now, that might have been my death, if not for the opening. So, Thing is great. But we complete 5.1, called Fair Play. We completed, completely autoplayed, and we're gonna get some T5 basic, which is great. I want to get more of that for sure. It's resources that I'm gonna need to unlock the next tier of rank up, I guess, is the correct way of saying this. We are getting some more 5-star shards. We're also getting our first 6-star shards, which is great. And yeah, we're not doing too bad. It's just I don't want to keep on spending potions and revives every single quest just yet. I know that probably in 5.2 this is something we cannot, as you can see, we still have the boost on as well. In 5.2 this is probably something we cannot get around, but as of right now I kind of do want to get around that for as long as we can. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take a look. This chapter 1 is gonna give me pretty close to a 6-star again, which is nice. But Act 5, rank up gems, T5 basic crystals, 3 to 4 awakening gems, sig stones, cavalier crystals. There's a bunch of stuff right in the Act content there. Bunch of wins for me to get, and it also means a bunch of rank up resources. So what I'm gonna have to do is go through and kind of cherry pick. We just need the T5 basic, and we're gonna have to get those through completing some of the Act 4 content. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get that from the Mysterium store. I don't think we can get that anywhere else. Maybe the symbiotic bonds. We could take a look at that. Everybody gets the maxed out 2 stars, so I feel like this is a legitimate way of, you know, farming some resources. We get more Mysterium, which is definitely great. We get 20k in here. Tier 1 basic alloy, yeah, that doesn't really help me out. Okay, sig stones. What does this give me? More sig stones. Yeah, just no rank up resources. We do get some 6. Ooh, actually, T4 basic. And we get 3,500 6-star shards. That's great. And then it's just 6-star shards for as long as the sun. Okay, no. So we get 3.5 there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. That's not. It's not 1,000 per pop. So that's 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5. That'll put us at 7,000 6-star shards. Kind of. And then it just goes into other things. Okay. We're gonna have to kind of figure out if that is worth it or not. We also now have the weekly supply run, and if we check that, we're gonna get... Okay. Is that worth... It should be worth. Right, okay, so what we're gonna do is gonna just quickly autoplay through this. The symbiotic bonds is something that you cannot autoplay, but everybody gets maxed out 2 stars, and I think we can all agree that everybody is able, because this account is about proving that you're able to do a lot of content if you just look in on practicing and you do the right rank ups, right? It's not about, well, it is about autoplaying, but yeah. I think the autoplaying is mainly locked to the Act content, and we want to autoplay all the way to the Collector and beat the Collector doing autoplay. And it's not about, I cannot play any other game modes that aren't autoplay, right? I think the symbiotic bonds is something that we can actually do. We would have to play it, obviously, but everybody can, and it's 2 stars, and everybody is able to do those fights. So I think that is a fair loophole, I guess, in the challenge, if you may. Do comment down below if you don't think that was fair to do, but you're gonna see this as one whole video, so if you think it wasn't fair, well, too late. We did it anyway, if I end up doing it. I'm not entirely sure. It'll be a nice little boost in Mysterium, which just means a boost in gold, so it really isn't that big of a deal, I do think, but hey. Everybody's 2 cents is worth a mention. So, Namor's gonna take our Kingpin. This is gonna give me some 5-star shards, at least if we do the other side as well. We get a revive, which is great, and now we're just gonna end up doing this path, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a good 5-star from this, maybe even a thing dupe. It's about maximizing all the outlets of getting resources, of gaining resources. And I think so far I've done a pretty good job. I think though I'm kind of trying to avoid the big chunk of work that is ahead, and that is autoplaying through the entirety of Act 4, which just takes a tremendous amount of time, and it's just a very long and dreadful task. The higher the rank ups I've done beforehand is gonna save time on autoplaying through Act 4, because it's just gonna make it a whole lot faster if we have a stronger roster. So it's, yeah. it's a debate to have. Do we focus on other things outside of it and then go back to Act 4, or do we go to Act 4 now and do the other things after? And I think going to Act 4 now is the play, as otherwise doing Act 5 would cost me a lot of revives and potions that I might need later on. We have a bunch of units though, so again, do we really, like, we could buy 21 team revives. Like, are we gonna really use all of that in those like 10 quests that we're gonna do in Act, or 12 quests that we're gonna do in Act 5? I don't know. It's resource management, I guess. Yeah, so debates to be had on all sides. Definitely not a good offer, that is. Let's open this 5-star. Let's see if we can pull a dupe or an even better champion to use in a later stage. Okay, wow. She is not a great autoplay champion. She is an amazing champion. If you ever pull a Kate Bishop on an account, that is your go-to champion. Like, she can honestly beat Act 8. She could go all the way to Act 8. Maxed out Ascended, she will carry you to Act 8. I'm hands down. I can put my hand in a furnace for that. Like, she will carry you all the way to Act 8. But I might do a couple more quests. I might check if I could maybe auto-play Chapter 1. That would already mean a lot, because that would be a Tier 5 basic. We'll have to figure that out though. So I guess I'll be right back when there's more stuff to mention and anything else to do in game. Okay, so we're auto-playing pretty nicely. We still think, oh no, okay, the boost ran out, but we're auto-playing pretty nicely. We are at Archangel. I just threw a revive into Thing, because Thing, he is bleed immune, so that makes this fight a whole lot easier. Again, Thing is probably our best auto player at this point, and I kind of want to rank 5 him. I think I might be able to get the T5 basic for that very shortly here, but we're lacking on gold. Gold is the main issue as of right now, so we'll have to figure something out. Well, we'll manage. It's just, yeah, we'll have to figure something out. This is the 5.1.6 boss though, so that is cool. I'm very excited for this, because if we could actually autoplay the 5.1.6 boss, that means a lot. Well, we do die, but he is also a little higher health. Okay, we're just gonna throw a revive in. We also don't have too many potions, which is concerning, because for the collector we do want potions, so we'll have to figure something out for that as well. But again, we'll figure something out. We might as well use some revives, not revives, units for potions as well when we are at the collector. But after doing 5.1 here, I think we're gonna go back, do some more Act 4 again, because the jump in difficulty to 5.2 is definitely there. Nice special into block there thing. Yeah, perfect. If he doesn't throw a special and just hits Thing, okay, well, he doesn't do anything actually. Archangel is down. 5.1.6 Dark Angel is now completed, which is really cool. Actually really cool. Should say chapter completion, thank you. We get some 6-star shards, we get the T5 basic, some Cavalier crystals, we get 5-star shards, we get more 6-star shards. We're at 8,000 6-star shards. That's cool. That is very cool. So we are closing in on another 6-star, which is, yeah, that's nice. That is very nice. Photon actually would have been a great rank up if we'd gotten her, you know, a couple days ago. Ooh, let's see. What are we getting? Oh, Airwalker would have been fun, but the Cavalier crystals, they always kind of bait you if you spin them. So, you know, it is what it is. We got a bunch of resources. We also have enough to upgrade Thing, except for the gold. The gold is the issue. We need 540,000 gold. And we have 300 ISO, so we're not that high on ISO that we can sell ISO for gold, which is also annoying, because that would have been the play. We can't get the gold from here, and we don't really have the resources for that. But we are though in fact, in 5.2, which is interesting. Which is interesting. Soon we'll be uncollected, I think. I mean, we just need to continue on autoplaying. If we just manage to complete 2 quests, we get enough for the 6 stars. So that is... It's 10k though. 10k autoplay is, oh, that's gonna cost me a lot of revives. After like 2 or 3 fights, I'm gonna be dead. So that's gonna cost me a bunch of revives if I were to do that right now. So we're gonna wait with that. Health, and we have a couple team revives, but just one actually, not a couple. Interesting. We have enough for this. Okay, we get some T1A, and we get the key. Ooh, nice. You get the key, and we have enough for that. Perfect. What's that? It's a selector of some sort. Don't know what, but sure. Oh, nice. This is for Zemo, like 4 possibly, and then maybe do some cosmic as well. I feel like that might be the way to go. Zemo is... Oh, actually, yeah, we need to finish ranking him up. He's rank 4, so... Okay, we could also take him to rank 5. Okay, we can take Zemo and Thing up. I totally forgot about Maker. I should have done 2 points in Maker, but we can also take up Proxima. Okay, there's a bunch of rank ups that we can do. Also Namor, I could have done 1T4 Mutant for Namor. We'll get those. We got some more selectors coming up soon, I think, from exploring Act 4. But we're 50% done in Act 4, 51%. We need to do a couple more of that chapter. And if we do that, we get, well, more T5, which is great. But the selectors. The selectors is the big thing, and it's 120k gold, but it isn't really that much, right? It isn't really that much. Now let's say for the quest, you get another 30k, so honestly it's like 200k gold for just completing that. That's not great. That is not great. But I can also do daily essentials, also another 100k. And some ISO, so we'll make sure to do that as well before it resets. But this is kind of our way of getting gold together and kind of sparkling all the yeah, it's a rough patch. We need rank up resources because otherwise there's no way we're auto playing 10k 10k fights without it costing an absurd amount of units and revives. And we also need gold, so we need rank up resources and gold. That's basically it. So that's the main focus for now. I'm gonna just continue on going through Act 4, and we'll be back once we get that done. I think, yeah, I did like 7 or 8 hours of auto playing yesterday, so I think the entire day today is gonna be auto playing again. But hey, it's okay. We'll get it done. Auto Chew officially hit level 40, and we've been just going about exploring Act 4, and we've completed Chapter 2. We've got some more stuff to open, so I'm gonna do that with you guys. We're now 3 hours in today. 3 hours in. Not 3 hours on the account. I wish. 3 hours in today. I have a couple cool things to... Ooh! Awakened. That might be a beast. But we have already taken a Maker. Okay, I mean... Considerations. We have about 800,000 gold. We've just been farming. We got 2 more Cavaliers, which, I mean... Oh, dude. Idum would have been... They bait me so hard. Doing these crystals. But hey. Okay, let's see. Come on. 6-star... 5-star dusts. Not bad either. Good immunities. Some good damage output. Decent defender. So yeah, you need champions that deal damage basically as you hit them. We could go with Thing, but we can also rank to Namor. Now, the 6-stars, generally speaking, have the better health and attack values, and if I rank up Thing, that is the max rank he can go to. If I rank up Namor, I could take him to rank 3, 4, you know, on and on and on. So I think I'm gonna go with Namor for now, as I think that'll bear the most benefits, I guess. I think, yeah, that's a little too much. Let's take out those two. Level 15 out of 35 right now. I think this will bear the most benefits. The thing is, though, you never really know. Thing could also be a great choice. We just need more gold. And, yeah, that exploration of Chapter 2 was nice, but we just need more. That's honestly the thing. We just need more, and more. The one good thing, though, that I can say is that eventually we're not going to need much of the tier 4 anymore. We're not going to need, like, if we're ranking up Thing, then we don't even need the tier 4. Same with Zemo, same with the Maker. So you could say, for example, that we are just going to sell off 10 of these, as we want to save a couple, obviously, for further rank ups, but we don't need all. And yeah, we could go back in, go to Namor, spend another 200k on level ups. That is kind of the way you can go about this. It's a thin line to thread, though, because we need about 300k more, yeah, to actually level this up. There we go. Level 21. We're 14 levels out, which is close, but are we close? 2 more. We have that, right? Yeah, okay. So level 22. That's pretty much as we can do right now, level-wise, for Namor. It puts him at 29k health, 2200 attack. Again, though, this is still not even close to what we need to autoplay in 5.2. So I have a feeling it's worth it to go into 4.3, autoplay 4.3, which is going to be a pain. It took about 2 hours just to do, or 2 to 3 hours even, just to do the final couple quests in Chapter 2. But yeah, it is going to be like that. I feel like it is going to be like that, because we need those resources. We need these to sell for gold, basically. We need the T5 to rank up Thing, and hopefully we can get another 6-star. That would be nice. So what we're going to do, once again, is go into Chapter 4 or Act 4 and start exploring the paths in here. It is going to be a long one, though. You can see how many paths. The fights are going to get longer because the power increases. It's gonna, yeah. I watched the entire Fantastic Four First Steps movie while auto-playing the last part of 4.2 just a second ago. And that's saying something. I watched an entire Marvel movie. So, you know, I saw Thing on my roster. I was like, Fantastic Four, man, just watch the movie, yeah, sure. While doing some admin work as well for my coaching business. So yeah, we're back to auto playing. We're back on the hustle. 4.3. Let's keep it going. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I have literally done one full round of symbiotic bonds here, and we got a couple things. We went up to 1700 points, and in one go, which is great. We're gonna claim all these Conqueror rewards, the 20k, the 10k, all the Mysterium, which is gonna come in huge, because Mysterium for me equals gold. And for many of you out there probably as well, Mysterium is probably a vehicle to get gold. So 3.6k 6-star shards, 3.5k 6-star shards. So T4 and more Mysterium, but the 6-star shards is the main thing there, because that is going to allow us to get a 6-star. Also, doing this, oh damn, we did 4 in one go? Wow, okay. Didn't see that. That's kind of insane. Sure. T5, T2. This is more T5 and T2. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I will gladly take it. I see an Awakening Gem ready to be claimed as well, which is great. So let's get that as well. Awakening Gem, Tier 1 Primordial Dust, nice. We need a little bit more T1 dust to get the Ascension for a 5-star. If we would have saved the Absman Ascension, we would have been able to, but hey, it is what it is. So if we go to the Mysterium store, we can't buy T1 just yet, but we can buy a bunch, and I mean a bunch of gold. It's gonna reset in 2 days again, and then we'll be able to buy more gold. I kind of forgot about the limit. The limit is not there for your Valiant accounts. It is there for a Conqueror account. So kind of forgot about that, but that's fine. We have a bunch to open. So 15 T4 class, which is great. Eventually we'll start selling those as well for gold. Not right now though. We got a bunch of 5-stars here. We're just gonna pop those. I don't think many champions at this point will really matter. I would like a dupe, obviously, on Maker, Zemo, and Thing. But we don't. And that's fine. Nova would have been nice as well, I think, to kind of autoplay through. But we have a Beast of a Mutant as a 6-star. Namor, that is. Not a beast as in an insane champ, but more of a beast in, like, health damage department. He sits decently solid. So what we're gonna do, that's 240k. That's still too much. Okay, that's kind of annoying, actually, at this point. How are we not able to just level up a champ? 100k, level 28. With the remaining 40k, we might be able to get him to level 30. Yes. 283 gold left. Level 30 though, so not bad. We're gonna open that 6-star. See what our second 6-star is going to be. Now, it would be awesome if this was a champion that could replace Absman, possibly, because I mean, a 6-star Absman would do perfectly here. The annoying thing is, Absman is ascended, he is great at auto-playing. We get a 6-star, Jane Foster. Yeah, not great. Not really great. I mean, it's a 6-star. That is the annoying thing. We're gonna just quickly take a look at the health damage. 19.4 and then almost 1500 attack. Take a look at him. 21 and 1600 attack. See, that is why I kind of wanted somebody to be better. Obviously, you can level her and rank 2 her, 3 her, but then I'd rather just spend the resources on like Thing or Zemo or... Yeah, so we'll probably keep on using Absman. Unfortunately, kind of, because I would like to upgrade the roster, obviously, but let's sell like another 7 of these, because we can, and then sell like another 10 of these. Not that it really gives much gold actually, but just because we have a bunch of them in the stash. Also T2s, sell the ones in the stash. The T1s, we'll sell the ones in the stash. We're gonna get plenty and plenty more, which is fine. And what we're gonna do is use that gold to finally finish this guy's leveling, because it's been long enough, dude. You're gonna go to 235 right now. So the good thing with this is that I think getting the rank 3 is just a matter of T5 class catalyst, and that is that's gonna be difficult, because I don't think there's an actual way of getting that for us. Not right now, at least. There's nothing we can buy in here. If we would get Essentia, we could, but only like 10% per time it resets. So not really great. I mean, obviously Radiance and stuff. The Mysterium is just gonna sit here for now, I think. I don't think we got anything to spend it on. I mean, we could buy, actually, what we could do, get some ISO while we're here, because we could sell the ISO as well. So, loyalty, but we don't want the loyalty stuff. Yeah, no, okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. Sigil, yeah, I mean, can't do that. Okay. Let me just quickly check what the... No, not the... Why am I here? The Symbiotic Bond, the other tiers will give us. I think it's just the 6-star shards, right? It's just the 500 6-star shards. I mean, we might just grab the extra 2.5k while we're there. And then there's also towers. Towers will give some gold, I think. Block 2, okay. I don't think this is worth it. As of right now. Do we move to block 2 as well? Yeah, that's not great. We get like 4k a pulp here. But, oh, block 6 with tech, okay. We got a little bit more gold. Thank you. Block 6 as well, 28k, okay. We're gaining. What does Mystic bring us? Block 18, 300k gold. Actually, I was wrong. I was wrong to justify. Thank you. And block 6 as well. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. Now, if we go to block 18 here, block rewards is going to give, okay, 300k. I mean, some nice amount of gold, though. What we're going to do is use that gold, actually, just to rank 5 thing. There we go. See, that's just a free rank 5. We'll take that. I will gladly take that. Let's level 5 thing. I think we can level 6, actually. Now that let's see. Just do that. Let's level 6. Every level counts here. So, we've got to keep that in mind here. I'm going to go into here. And yeah, we'll continue on playing. Let's keep on auto-playing, and we'll see where we end up. Alright, so we're here auto-playing throughout 5.2.1. We just spent our first revive on the final Psylocke boss. So honestly, actually not as bad as I think it was going to be. Thing is rank 5 though, so we haven't leveled him, but he is rank 5. So that's kind of nice, and as I kind of thought as well, is like it's only 6 quests, right? And we are going to get like 180k gold as well as more 6-star shards while doing this. So the gold is nice because, well, we can level up our champions and it's going to help massively. So it's a little debate going back and forth. Like we have 2100 units, like that should be enough for 5 quests, even if you buy 5 team refills, right? Even if you buy 5 team refills, team revives, that should be plenty to get to the collector, because, well, just like we just spent 1 revive, we still have like 40, and we still could also spend our units. So I think we could just wing it. We have some boosts as well, so that'll be nice. And yeah, I think it is just time we just start going. I have not finished exploring the remainder of Act 4, so 4.3, 4.4. I have not explored. I've just done 4.1 and 4.2. And yeah, Thing is now level 34 out of 65. He's sitting in second. If we go to champion info, 28k health, 2100 attack. But our Namor has 35k health and 2700 attack. So yeah, Namor definitely the stronger champion. But Thing is very tanky. He can get the unstoppable. We also have an awakening gem. And I think if we check out Thing's awakening, it's Unbreakable Spirit. So Thing activates protection for the next 5 seconds, reducing all damage by 20 to 80% plus 1% for each rock stack. And when charging a heavy attack, he activates it. So once this ability finishes, goes into cooldown, cannot be reactivated for 20 seconds. Unbreakable Spirit will also trigger when Thing is stunned, and Unbreakable Spirit will also trigger when the opponent will deal 300% or more of their attack rating with the basic attack, or 3% or more of their attack with a special attack hit. This trigger ignores the ability cooldown. So, yeah, I think Awakening Thing here with our 5-star Awakening gem is the way to go. It just is what it is, right? And we're just gonna sink in all of this, because that's just gonna make him even more tanky. It's just gonna reduce even more damage. So Thing is now also awakened, and I think it is time. So we have completed 5.2.1. We're at science. I'm scared for a couple quests here. Lines in the Sand she is unblockable, the final 25%. Insurrection, the Daredevil there, Daredevil Hell's Kitchen, he has it is brute force or like a degen ability, which is based off, I think, his health, similar to the Collector. Yeah, not looking forward to that. And yeah, I think those two are going to be the main limiters here. But we'll just figure out how bad it's going to be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. And I think I'm going to buy it for 20k. I'm going to just see if we get... No, we just get XP boost. I'm going to buy another... Okay, again, Awakening Gems. I thought maybe it was possible to get a health or attack boost, but it doesn't seem like it. It does seem like we only have the boost that we currently have, which is 50% attack boost. So I'm gonna have to use those on the final couple quests, probably. Or especially the Collector. And then, yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do this with potions and stuff like that, because we're also not really high on potions. And just bump in 20% revives. That just means... Oh, sorry for the yawn. That just means we're one combo away from certain death every time we pop a 20% revive. Which, I mean, we have a bunch of them, so it'll eventually work, but it's definitely, like, we would maybe get way more out of it if we were to pop a potion with that. So, do we spend units on a potion? Do we save the units for the revives? Like, it is a bit of a strategic calculation that we need to do every time we make that decision. Now, the nice thing here is that Act 6 has gotten nerfed over the years, so Act 6 is easier now than it was years ago. So that's good. That's definitely nice. Power Shield could be nice here, but it's going to be difficult. As long as the attacker has a buff. Also not great, but it's 3 Mystic Champs, so that's kind of nice with Thing. There's a full Mutant Path, which enhanced recovery. The Maker could do nicely there, but again, not sure. I feel like this is the easiest. And we just do Maker, Namor, Absman, and then Baron Zemo or Thing for Rocket. Probably save Thing for last because, yeah, Zemo for Rocket and then Zemo for Electro, and then hopefully use Thing for HUD. I think that is going to be our play. The annoying thing here is Power Shield. That is kind of my one downside, is we have to hit specials. So I'm kind of curious to how this fight will go. If this does not go well, I'm very tempted to go to the Mutant Path and check out if we could do the Mutant Path, possibly. The nice thing with Maker here is that he has damage even if the Power Shield doesn't proc. He still has a good ability to get damage with his heavy attack and his plasma here, the mine. So, yep, as you can see, I mean, autoplay is cooking at this point. And luckily for us as well, the enemy does not have Power Shield, so, you know, that's also nice. Bang. Can we hit her maybe back into the... Nope, okay. I mean, that's fine. I thought maybe back into the mine, you know? We're both at 34% health, so definitely not doing as hot as he was doing. We're power drained, so that's also not great. We're not looking too hot. If we get hit with a special again, oh, yikes. Yeah, we're getting power drained. Okay, yeah, I might just sneakily go off to the side and go towards the, what's it called? Go towards the, recovery path, the mutant path there, that we also have to our available option. Okay, we do take her out, but... okay, yeah, I might go the mutant path. I think I'm still gonna... Or was that like the annoying fight? Am I just debating it too much? we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna go drink something here. AI just has some weird gameplays sometimes, you know. So it could mess you up. I've honestly restarted some quests just because I had a bad run, you know. That's also what could happen. The power drain being a thing on this path is kind of annoying. Because as you can... Ooh, but those bleeds, they are cooking. Look at that. Okay, that's kind of nice. The bleed scales exponentially with the power shield, so the bleeds also deal 400% or 300%, something like that. Whatever the power shield was, I think 400%. That's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. So let's take a look. It is 400%. The defender's critical hits have a 50% chance to drain 1 bar of power. Yeah. Okay, let's see what Ampsman can do here. Hopefully he manages to get it. I mean, the red damage, again, is very nice. And I think with the black, the Uru form, we're gonna negate some of those critical hits. Nice! He threw that while she was blocking. And we got an intercept there. Look at that. He's immune to armor break. That kind of saved our life there. Good intercept. We just need to throw special now. Just need to throw that special. That's all we need to do, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, Absorbent Man. Okay, and then we just have to take out Rocket. This was better than I expected, but I want to include this in the video just because I want to really show you guys the fact that we're auto-playing this, right? There's no human interaction into this. It's purely just the computer. It's autoplay. We're just letting it go. And I want to showcase as many paths as possible. I obviously don't want to showcase every single quest, but I just want to make sure that it is actually proven that we're auto-playing this. I think you guys know by now I do every challenge legit. All the challenges that I do are free to play and what I like. You guys know, but I still wanna show it, even though. And Rocket is almost down. The annoying thing with Rocket, or the annoying thing with autoplay, is that you get hit a lot. So that also means that Rocket Raccoon has a lot of chances to do critical hits. That is the downside to this, but we're not looking too bad, honestly. We're not looking too shabby. That's not great. I do... Okay, I guess we'll use Thing. I want to save Thing for... What's it called? Come on, please combo. Yeah, nice. Took him out. I want to save Thing for the hood. That's kind of the thing that makes me nervous. So we're not going to go to A. We're going to go to B here. And we're going to skip that part. We're going to just face Electro with Namor. Now, if Namor were duped, that would be nice. But hopefully we can just get a nice bleed. That would be good, but maybe we can, maybe not. Get a nice special one here. That would be great. But Namor should do fine. They're about the same in rating. They actually just differ like 10 points. So hopefully, with a bit of luck on our side, we can get and no crits on Electro's side, we can hopefully get him out of here kind of fast. That'd be good. Nice intercept there from Namor. We're leading the damage, kind of. Not really, but kind of. Oh, we are. Nice. Well done, Namor. Well done. Very well done. And then we have Hood. So as you can see, we're kind of like in this limbo of we need a revive, we don't need a revive, we do need a revive, we don't. Like 70k health, 4000 attack. That's way too much for our Thing to take on, I think. But hey, he's at least gonna deal a nice amount of damage. And the Hood will, again, do a nice amount of damage to us as well, but yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna figure it out. It's gonna just cost a couple revives, and that is just the reality of it, but we can autoplay. And that is the main thing I'm proving here. We can autoplay all the way into 5.2 already. We just need to autoplay into the collector as well. So Yeah, and auto-playing into the collector is a whole different story. Stun, maybe? No, no stun. But we at least are at 50%. Now, I don't think this is gonna stop his damage. The protection, I don't think, is gonna limit the special 3. I think it did, actually. Okay, but we died to the things. Yeah, to the debuffs. See, the annoying thing here is we have 4,000 health. That's one combo, but we don't have potions. And with the team stuff, also don't have potions. But what we could do eventually is pop the team revive, or buy a team revive, and just buy like 2 of these. It'll basically put your team to full health for a total of 160-ish units. So we could do that a total of like 15 times if we were at the collector. Okay, see, that's the annoying thing. See, I don't think the Maker is gonna do much here, but he has 325 health. So if he gets a combo, but he doesn't. But he doesn't. Okay, so that is just gonna cost us another revive. So, name of the game, right? But as long as these quests keep costing me 1 revive, I am totally fine with that. Totally fine with that. 1 revive is a very, very responsible amount of revives here to spend. And I'm kind of very hyped that it seems like I can actually finish this challenge. Like, I could auto-play the collector. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. The regen is gonna bother me, but we're gonna have to figure out something with the regen. But auto-playing the collector is gonna make things absolutely just so insane. It's so insane, even considering the fact that we brought like new accounts a couple days ago. We've been auto-playing for the longest time, and we could auto-play all the way to uncollected. That would be insane. And maybe, like, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, join the Discord, and let me know down below that if I finish this, do you want me to push this even further? Like, see if we could get to Cavalier auto-playing, or, you know, do you want me to continue this, or make an update on this video in the future? Like, I want to know as well, because I think it's a cool concept, and maybe in this style of video, it's also a nice, almost documentary to watch, because it's filmed in like 1 take, so you can just put it on and have a blast, hopefully. So we had, I think, 190k almost. Yeah, it's gonna put Thing at level 49, which is respectable for sure. It's gonna give him a little bit more health, 31,000, 2.3k attack. It's getting closer and closer to Namor. Eventually, I think Thing will be our top profile, which is perfect actually. We have a couple fights here. Is it 5 fights? That is somewhat annoying. 5 fights, and then we have to face, so 6 fights in total. Okay, we could also do 5 in here, but I feel like this path is solid. So Ant-Man, Falcon, Drax, Scarlet Witch with Thing could be nice because of the protection now, and then Maker we can deal with Cyclops. Okay, we're gonna try to auto-complete this path as well, and I'll guess maybe we just see each other in 5.2.6, or before if we have some stuff to open, but we'll see each other there. Okay, we're into like hour 6 today at this point of auto-playing, and as I thought, we kind of hit a brick wall with this this quest, Lines in the Sand. We are at the Hulk. Maybe should have taken the Spider-Man path, but I felt like Hulk was a easier takedown with Baron Zemo. This is actually a scenario that I would describe as I don't want to just waste all my 20 to 40% revives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys exactly what I was planning. It's a 20% team revive. I'm going to buy the 40%ers when we're at the collector, and then just do 60 units to add a bunch of health. That way they can all eat a combo without dying, which is great because that's gonna save me units. Now, if a character now dies, let's say Baron Zemo loses this fight, I'll use a 40% revive to close out the fight, because Baron Zemo has the class advantage and has probably the best chances of defeating Hulk. So, yeah, I feel like that is the best way to describe it. We are now onto Loki, and we're definitely gonna need all these characters at the boss, so it is worth it just reviving through, or team reviving through the Hulk here and also the Loki. I feel like Thing after this quest we can almost max him. We got some gold again, so you know we're on a tight schedule here. We're trying to complete this, and I think it might get me closer to like 30 hours of autoplaying in total to get Uncollected on a brand new account, and that is a pretty cool statement to make already. I feel like it is within my grasp, almost. We just need to get through 2 more quests after this, and then we're finished. So this is 5.2.4. We just need to do 5.2.5, and then we're at the quest where the collector is hiding for us. He's afraid of Ben here. Ben is currently beating up Loki, and I would have loved it if he would have finished that combo there, but you know, we eat a special. It is what it is, and the Unstoppable is nullified, and Thing just beats him up. Okay, so we're now at Storm, which is gonna be a difficult fight. Maker is probably our leading expert on taking down Storm here, so I am after. Oh, and the bleeds. Actually, no, I think it's gonna be Thing. I didn't realize the bleeds were a thing. Oh my god, this is gonna be disastrous. How much of these boosts? We have 2. Okay, I'm gonna have to save those for the next quest and the quest after. I might need to use it here. Actually, is the Daredevil Hell's Kitchen gonna be easier than Storm is on autoplay? Possibly, right? Possibly. The bleed is nullified as well. Oh my god. Oh, yikes. Okay, so we have a bunch of bleeds. Namor's doing well. She's gonna heal if we put a bleed on her, which is annoying. Okay, let's close this. We need to lock in here. Or lock in on autoplay. So, Absman will not be able to put a debuff on her that she's gonna cleanse, I think, unless we parry, obviously. So, Absman should work as well. Thing can lock out a bunch of damage with his protection, so Thing is going to be nice because he also doesn't have those debuffs, so that's great. Nice dex there, Absman. Appreciate it, King. Special 1, maybe. The bleed is causing the pause of the phase, which is nice. The special 2 scares me a lot, special 3 even more. I think we're dead. Yeah, we're very much dead. Right. Zemo. We'll use Zemo. Zemo with the special 1 might give her a bleed that she'll heal from, but I think the overall damage will be better from Zemo. Unless she just crits through the entirety of Zemo here and just, yeah. If he dashes back 4 more times, we're gonna get an awesome... he just didn't even... Okay, he got a heavy attack in at least. He's dead in the waters. Okay. Zemo, not really the greatest champ here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just use whatever potions we do have left on Thing here. I do think that Thing will be the revive option. Although I do like the fact that Maker has the plasma damage and stuff and the power drain. So I might give Maker another shot, but he just died instantly to a combo, so I'm not really sure about Maker yet. Thing... Did he parry that she regened again? Luckily for us, the regen isn't that high. Nice block from Thing, actually. Great combo there. Okay, that's not the best. If she hits him here, we are gonna be... Ooh, nice special 2. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The next prowess is gonna get staggered as well. Look at that. Look at that, dude. He also blocks that. Look at him go. Look at Thing going, huh? He's doing some great stuff here. Maybe don't crits. Yeah, thank you. One more combo here, Thing. Okay, 4%. So, another team rev. Not another team rev. Just a regular revive. I'm gonna go with the 20% because we have more of those, and I might be able to get away with it here because it's Thing. So a team rev and a regular revive is what we used in this quest. Still okay. I'm still okay with that. That is acceptable, but only because we just need to do 2 more quests. If this is in Act 4, like obviously we're not continuing that, but because we just need to do 2 more quests, I'll accept the fact that we use the team revive and just 1 regular revive on top of that. We'll pop those. And I think at this point it is safe to say that we are going to be using Thing and going to be using maybe another champion that we could rank 5, and we have to make a decision here. Baron, Zemo, or Maker. And I'm going to go Zemo. I feel like Zemo is the better option here. So what I'm going to gotta do is make sure that we don't need the T4 basic anymore, actually. We do need another T5 though, basic. Can we get T5 from somewhere? I mean, from here probably, but not from the Mysterium store, which is a shame. We don't have any Essentia. We have just a bunch of Mysterium. That's honestly a shame. Is there nothing we could do? Maybe we could buy a bunch of these, sell those, buy a bunch of these, sell those, and just sell the catalyst that we get from that again as well. But that doesn't really account to enough. Okay, we're gonna buy this just and open that for some ISO and gold, possibly. We could buy these and then sell them again for gold. That's a thing we could do. Same with this. We could do the same. Buy all 40. I mean, at this point, we just need as much as we can, right? And because, and that's what I wanted to say, because we're going to go Zemo, I think the best thing we could do is also sell all the other T4. I might just only save tech. But that's only because I think if we were going to be able to also rank up the Maker, then yeah, that would be great. I don't think we'll be able to, but just in case, you know, just in case. So sell that. Sell this for 9,000. Up to 22,000. Sell the mutant. We're not going to use mutant. We just have skill and skill and tech. Okay, so sell all of that too. Okay, up to 900,000 gold here, and I think the main focus should be the T5 basic. I'm not quite sure how we're gonna get it. I would like to rank him up. Are we gonna get it from just completing this quest though? Maybe? 15k. We need 1 T4. 1 more T4 would get us to... Yikes. We could actually do that, I think. Rank up store? We could also do this. Is this rank up gonna save me the 300 units? Probably not, right? But what I could do is get 1 of these, then do the quest, get enough resources, sell the T4, and then after this quest, we are able to rank him up. And we'll probably also have the ISO in gold to max rank him. I think it all is going to come together nicely. So the easy path, I think, is this one, and then go over to B, maybe, and then it's just Psylocke, Civil Warrior, Iron Fist, Captain America, and then you also need to face these 2, but we have good Mystics, so we could go with good Mystics, or go here, go here. I feel like all the options, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights. Yeah, everything is gonna be 6 fights. We're gonna go the route I just mentioned, purely because I think those defenders aren't as strong. Like, we could easily take on Iron Fist with Thing. Thing is immune to armor break. Like, it's gonna make things easier. And We're gonna have to use our 30 units to also get an energy refill, but that's okay. That is a-okay. We're still up 2,000 units. 2,000 units is a huge, huge safety net. And we're just gonna autoplay through this and then see where we end up without using revives. We'll come back, use revives, and then do the final quest. I guess that is the way to go. What I can do after this fight actually is pop a boost. I will do exactly that. I will pop a boost after this fight, and then I will pop a boost in the final quest as well. I feel like that is the way to go, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, so we're at the boss. We made it to the boss without actually too much of a hassle. Well, we lost 4 of our team members. That is, I guess, the hassle. But we're at Daredevil Hell's Kitchen, and we have Absman left standing. You know, it's the one champion I get compared to the most, obviously because of the beautiful six-pack. And definitely not the bald head at all. And yeah, we're just facing Daredevil Hell's Kitchen, and the degen here is definitely frying the champion, though. That's the one thing that, you know, is the main concern. But we can see, I am tempted, right? Tempted to go out on a limb and go with a team revive, buy it. But I feel like we can maybe get away with something else. We forgot to obviously pop the boost, as I normally do, but I don't think it'll matter too much in this instance. We, hopefully, because Namor has the most health, we deal the most degen, yeah, he'll deal less degen as he gets lower in HP, so we just need to get him down a bit, and that is the main concern here. Actually, maybe Thing has the most health. Maybe Thing is the better. Well, we have a class disadvantage with Thing. So I'm actually tempted to just keep on throwing a couple L2s at him as we get him lower and lower and lower. We did about 20% with that first revive. This seems to be going way worse. Yeah, let's see. We are dealing a 18 damage degen. Great, we're dead. Seems like that first one was the better run. That was about 10%. 35. No, actually, Namor still has better health. What I'm gonna do is go in with a L1 and then just spend 15 units to get a level 5 health potion, because that'll save me the units to spend on a revive, I guess, if that makes sense. So we have a 50% health Namor that started out with a great combo, actually. Nice, good 7 hits. You'll love to see it. The degen is starting to deal less damage, so that's nice. We have a great special 1 there. We got some bleeds that he did not cleanse. Hopefully you don't push him to special 3. You can't see it, but he's like 2 hits away from it. Yeah, okay. I mean, 30% left, so we can't complain at all, by the way. Okay, we eat the special 3. That was, you know, justified. Very justified. Let's skip that. We have 10% left on Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. We actually used less, and I did mention this in the Lines in the Sand quest. We're going to use less resources this quest than I used in the Lines in the Sand quest. Purely because Storm, with the bleeds and her prowess and the crit damage and stuff, is just way more frustrating of a boss. Daredevil Hell's Kitchen, not too bad as of right now. Look at that! Great combination, Namor. Yeah, we didn't even need the health, but hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So 92% there to Uncollected. We get a bunch of gold. We get some good rewards. We get some of our units back. We get our T5 basic catalyst fragments, which is the main thing here that I was waiting for. We have back to 6.5k 6 shards. And now we can go to, well, open crystal first of all. We can pop some more. Mystic, that's fine. What do we have in here? Oh, it's the legendary crystal that we bought with Mysterium, right? Nice amount of ISO. That's good. That's always nice. Always appreciated. Let's go to actually champions. And it does make sense going for Baron Zemo. Just gotta double check in my head. The one thing that I'm considering is, I'm gonna go Zemo, but the one thing why I was considering Maker was the fact that he can put down the plasma, and a rank 5 Maker with the plasma bomb I feel like would do a tremendous amount of damage. As of right now though, we don't have enough gold, and what we can do is just, we only would need 6 I think, right? So we could sell 3, we could sell the remainder of the skill, and we could sell the mystic, and that should be plenty to max rank Zemo here. There we go. 565 on Zemo. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to ascend Thing. That would have been very nice if we would be able to ascend him, but hey, you don't always win. So the one thing that we could check is, do we get placed any higher in any of these towers? Does it put me like skill tower, mutant tower? We did level up Namor. No, we don't. Okay, and there's actually no good resource for us to really farm in there. That was like my final check before we went into this quest. We're gonna try an autoplay 5.2.6 now. This is it. This is the bread and butter. I'm gonna have to check these paths, see what path is best. We're gonna figure that out. I'll come back, and then we'll see. Yeah, we'll just see what happens, I guess. It's probably this path down here, but I'm excited. 28k though, it's a scary day to be me, but yeah, we'll figure it out what path, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, 5.2 is upon us. Let's get to the first teleporter. I'm gonna probably go this way, as I mentioned. The node here is Plague Mind. It's just a power drain every 30 seconds, which should be fine. And I think I'm just gonna go up top. Falcon with Namor should be okay. So I think the main thing is just go into no wait, go into C actually. I want to go down here, not up top. And yeah, I think that is the way to go. Probably. And what we're gonna do, the thing with this is the only guy scaring me. That's kind of the annoying thing. We have 11 minutes left on our boost, so gonna make good use of that. Iceman is scaring me for a couple reasons. His cold snap damage, first of all. The more he hits you, the more he can put those passives on you for the damage. It is kind of a scary champ. But I think Absman in his magma form could be of beneficial use there. I don't want Fission to get a special 3, obviously. I don't know what we're doing here, but can we? I mean, the mine is nice, but the special. Okay, buddy. Is that just us done? No. Okay, luckily. We can't get him across the mine anymore. Good parry. Great parry, actually. Okay, another mine. Push him into the previous mine? No? Okay. Yeah, I think we're cooked. No? Maybe not. Can we get a special? No. Okay. 20% left on vision. That is okay. I think, yeah, we're just gonna finish that with Thing. But Iceman, I think, with Absorbent Man should be fine. That is my bet. I think if we use Absorbent Man, we should be able to get around that, and that is my my reasoning to go this path still, because the champions on here aren't that difficult. It's kind of the easy champs. Like, an Hawkeye is fine as long as he doesn't hit me too hard with the big special. So yeah, should be okay with Namor. Namor also has the bigger PI, bigger health and damage, I think. So we should be okay. Should be okay as long as he gets a couple. I accidentally pressed the special button there, my bad. Okay, yeah, because I was pressing the screen. I was like, as long as he gets a couple good specials, and I was like tapping the special as in like pointing to it, so I pressed it, my bad. It ended up working out, so it wouldn't have mattered for the fight though. Okay, otherwise I would have restarted the quest, but I don't think this would have mattered that much. If this was against the Collector, I was like, okay, we'll do that again. But going into Doctor Strange, I don't think we're looking too bad here. We don't need to restart. We had a decent fight. Unfortunately, a champion died on the first fight, but it's a decent start here of the autoplay sesh in this quest. The real boss, obviously, the Collector, so this path should just be okay. Thing, looking good. Reparry even, nice. Doctor Strange is the this is Legacy Doctor Strange. I was like, wait, why does he have the buff and stuff? But it's Legacy Doctor Strange. It's the old school Doctor Strange, but with the new animations for the specials. I think, at least. Nice special. Yeah. See, Thing is a beast. Thing is, I think. No, that sounds gonna be our best champ here for the Collector. And switch the Namor there just so we have a class advantage. Is going to be our best champion against the Collector, mainly because he has the protection and also the unstoppable when too many hits get dealt. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what is going to happen in the fight. I have no clue, honestly, what the Collector fight is going to look like. We might just not be able to do this at all, and my entire last 7 days of auto-playing would have gone to waste. I do have a breakdown for the hours, though, which I think is fun to talk about whilst we're auto-playing to the Collector. Day 1, I auto-played for a total of 6 hours. Day 2, a total of 3.5 hours, which makes 9.5. Then day 3, another hour and a half, so that makes 11. Day 4 and 5, 2 more hour-and-a-half days, so that makes 14. And then day 6 and day 7 were 2 7.5 hour autoplay days, today and yesterday. Autoplayed for 7.5 hours. So add 15 hours onto that, so that makes 29 hours. So it's pretty much close to 30, because I definitely pressed the record time button a couple hours or a couple times too late. So I think I can add another hour on top of it easily, if not 2 or 3. But I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say 30 hours of auto playing in total will get you from start to finish, from Act 1 to the Collector. Now, if we can beat him in those 30 hours, we're gonna find out in a hot second here, but we can at least get to the Collector within 30 hours, and on top of that, still have almost 2,000 units left to spare, all within the span of a week. I feel like that is pretty good effort there for a completely fresh account. Our start was amazing, obviously, with the what's it called, with the 4 stars from the code. But besides that, I mean, this was just an amazing run. We actually end up doing very well here with the boost. I'm gonna switch to Absman and we're gonna go into Magma form. Hopefully Absman is gonna be able to take out Iceman here. Otherwise, I'm very tempted to revive Absman. Look at that, he's immune, takes no damage. But otherwise, I'm very tempted to revive Absman and go back in because, yeah, I mean, it just makes more sense, right? We're gonna take a bunch of damage here. No, because we're immune. See, that's great. That's really great. Now, it would be awesome if you were to throw a special here. Look at that, immune again. Yes, sir. Do that special too. Good red damage. We're 50% down on Iceman, and there's just nothing he can do. Now, he also is immune to our incinerate damage, but ooh, okay. We don't want to stay in Uru form here, especially not get hit in it. With a special 2, that's actually fine if we get hit in it, so that isn't too bad. We now have a special 2 of our own. If we can go into Magma form again, that would be amazing. But I think we are looking good here. For special 3, nice. And I think if we skip that, yeah, that's a KO. Look at that, dude. Look at that. We are now onto the Collector, and actually with a decent amount of health still left on a couple champions. I did not expect it. I feel like this quest is a lot easier than the 2 before, but look at that, 161,000 health on the Collector and almost 10,000. Oh no, he has pretty much 10,000 attack. So scary looking dude for sure. And I think our first champ in here is gonna be Baron Zemo. We're just gonna see what is gonna happen. Are we just gonna get comboed instantly? Is this gonna, you know, what is the deal? 2,000 damage a tick there. That is absolutely horrifying. 4,000, 4%. Whoa, with 100% health on Baron Zemo there. That is very scary. Look at thing. Protection procs, but it's, yeah, we did another 4%. Namor, also this guy has a regen, so that's kind of scary. 92% remaining. And yeah, Namor just goes down. I'm letting my champions die here on purpose, purely because I want to spend the team revive and then get them all back up. So that is 4 deaths. We're going to add a death counter here. We're going to go deaths, and we'll go 4 at this point. We'll just, what we'll do is we'll get a team revive going. We have the units, right? I also have the 40%ers, I know. But we have the units for something like this. There we go. I'm gonna use the 40%ers, but I think a little closer to the end. So let's go in with Thing, or maybe after this, and maybe save the units for if you guys want me to continue this account. That'll be a good shout as well. Oh, but look at that. 1 combo to the face, and we are completely out of our depth. 88% though on the collector. We have some rock stacks. That's actually looking kind of good here. If we just get hit once, we are in the clear. Not anymore because we use the rock stacks to get furies, but yeah. And we're dead. Okay, 83% left on the collector. Absman, you're up next, buddy. Nope, Namor. Okay, I thought it was on Absman. Never mind. It's Namor though. Look at that. Some bleed damage. Actually didn't shrug the bleed, but this is the scary part where he starts to get regen. He's back up to 80% again. See, that is the thing that scares me a lot. That regen is scary for sure. For sure. Okay. Going in with Zemo. If my team is dead, we are on 9 deaths. I gotta just keep that counter in mind. But I think Thing will be the main damage dealer here. The degen was almost 2,000 a tick when we started. It's all the way down to 1,400 right now. So we're actually starting to make progress on that. I should remember that I can use pre-fights on the Maker. And I should use those. Yeah, Maker has like no health. Okay, that wasn't the best rank up at all. I feel like ranking up the Proxima Midnight might have been a better shout. I thought Maker could deck some specials and stuff. Okay, yeah, and Absorber Man is also just almost a waste. We are at 9 deaths, so let's update the total. We're at 9, and then we go over to Thing, because he, I think, is going to be the main man here of the story. Let's see what a 40% could do. I think the 40%ers are going to come in clutch once the degen isn't as high, because then at least a combo to the face won't finish you. I feel like now it's too much damage, right? It is too much damage. You can't do anything else anymore as soon as you get hit. 64%, not looking too bad. We're pretty much 1/3 of the way here. Okay, so that's 10 deaths. I'm gonna go out and get more team revives in, because we need the health as well. And if we're gonna add health, we might as well to the entire team. Another 60 units. So every team revive is costing me about 160. We'll go in with Namor here. Okay, 64%, and we're on a roll. Not really though. 61%. Let's go in with Thing. The protection is really helping out here. Otherwise it would just cost me like 30 revives at least. Now it's probably still gonna cost me like 30 actually, but ooh, 13 rock stacks. Ah, he's just way too long, Thing. And he's back up to 62%. Yeah, that's bad. That's very bad. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get really ugly. He also has protection. So that damage is... Yikes. I'm gonna just put the counter at 15 already, so I don't have to do that after the fights. But just know that the counter will be at 15 once the team is down. But it's just Absman left, so I have a slight feeling Absman will be def 15. Ooh, good combo. Actually, a couple percentage. Just, yeah, not bad. We're almost halfway. Would it be cheaper to go level 1 on thing and add like 45 units to him? Like, is that better? If we do that 3 or 4 times, is that better than a team revive? Possibly, actually. Possibly, yeah. Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe that is better or cheaper. Not if you keep on eating combos like that. Having more champions that could do a combo just broadens the chance of getting damage done, I guess. Yeah, because that was just a 3% run or something like that. Scary though. That's def 16. And then how much health is 2? Yeah, we do 1-3 actually. There we go. Can we just get a bunch of those potions? I'm gonna try and buy more. So after this fight, after Thing has died here with def 17. He's halfway there. Well, halfway there, which is great. Apparently Thing just doesn't fly back anymore. What's going on? Autoplay is turned on, buddy. We also need to add the attack boost again because it did expire. Half an hour. I think we can make that. Let's just buy a bunch of these. Let's just buy like 15. Use 3. Yeah, we could do that multiple times. So this is def 18. If we die here, obviously. I think we will. Just being honest. Can we do something, Thing? Can we actually attack back? Thank you. Good sir. Ben, hurry up. Got stuff to do. Dude, there's no way. Why is the AI just passive? What's going on? He's just standing there. He did like 2 hits or something and then just was like, yeah, nope, we're good. I'm gonna be here, right here. Maybe add for 90 units some attack and health. We're down to 1200 units. This could get ugly. Come on. Come on, Thing. You gotta at least do something, buddy. Dude, it's another 3% run. Like, that's def 19. This is gonna be run 20. I'm gonna have to update the total again. All of a sudden, below 50%, my champions just started to just do nothing. I'm gonna do a team revive again if Thing just proceeds to just do nothing. Okay, we're at 40-ish percent. Not bad. We gained immunity, which is fine because we don't need the immunity. The 300 regen is actually more concerning than anything else at this point. All the other stuff we expected. But the 300 regen is scary. Yeah, we're not gonna survive a special 2. 35%, that was a very good run. I think Thing heard me and he was like, okay buddy, I'll do my best. Sure. Yeah, we spent 200 units on potions. It's actually, yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. This is gonna be run 21. So this will be probably def 21 as well. Look at that, the degen is now dealing, gotta see without the 600 damage, okay. With the protection is actually not as bad. Nice. See, that's why the unstoppables are very good. It's just because he could just instantly hit back the second he... Yeah, look at that. Look at that. See, that's the work we need, Thing. That is the work we need. So 24% remaining on the Collector, which is insane. We are auto-playing the Collector on a new account. Who would have thought? Okay, so another level 1. And then we just do another 3. This is honestly amazing work. Thing is great for this though. This is run 22, so I'm gonna just add the def already. Blame me. I'm expecting his downfall, but oh, he's back to AFK mode. It seems like. Come on, thing. Oh, the Unstoppables. Yeah, they're gonna freak me out. They are gonna freak me out. Okay, good damage. 21%. We just did 3% there. Getting a champion that would nullify would honestly do really well. I'm gonna start just using 40%ers on some random champions. I feel like Namor and Thing are the two that we want to run with. We have 22 deaths so far. I feel like Namor's attack is a little higher, or his damage output is just a little higher than Thing. That's the reason I'm using Namor here. But he does die within a combo, so, you know, Thing survives a little longer. Also allows for more time, for more regen to proc though. So honestly, Namor might be the shout, and just hoping that he gets a combo. That might be the way. This is run 24. It's also Def 24. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious to how many deaths this would be. We have 14 level 2 revives though, so honestly, this might work out in our favor if we just keep on doing like 1 or 2%. Like, that is definitely okay. 8%. Okay, we're getting close now. Sub 10%. Namor, you're a beast. Okay, let's go. It doesn't matter who you use here, I feel like. It's just gonna cost revives. But oh my god, this would be insane. We are gonna get this done. Like, I can feel it. I can feel the... Okay. Collected just really shut me down there. I can feel the win already. I can smell it. Let's see. Def 26 that was. Namor. Let's go for 27, buddy. We need 8% from you. Just one little combo here. That's 5%. Okay, final 5. It's Def 27 though, so... Are we gonna do sub 30? Would actually exceed my expectations. We need about 7,900 damage here. From a couple champions, probably. 3%. We do die. That's Def 28. We're gonna take in Thing. And I'm gonna say it one more time. I think that Thing might be able, fingers crossed, to close this out. 3% is all we need. Come on, buddy. He's AFK again. Come on, Thing. You are gonna let me go past 30, aren't you? Which is fine, honestly. Already doing amazing, sweetheart. Come on. Come on. That's 29 deaths. Are we gonna go sub 30? Look at this. Look at this. Degen damage. Come on. One more combo. Special. Something. No. 1%. That's 30 deaths in total. We needed 494 damage. I'm gonna just revive level 2 here on Thing. And fingers crossed, one hit here and we have officially auto-played the Collector on a brand new account from start to finish with 30 deaths. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We are officially uncollected. That is insane. Chapter completion rewards, which we obviously will open on the account still. That is insane. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, we made it. Okay, 5 Cavaliers. Let's see what we get. We get an Onslaught, obviously. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really nice of you. And we also already pulled Kate Bishop. Yeah, Sasquatch as well. Great regen champion. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, we just pull every champion that would have been amazing at the start. Yeah, obviously. Let's get some relics. And let's get our 6-star as well. Our well-deserved third actually, 6-star champion. See this just be an amazing autoplay champ. Double immunities, power gain, has incinerate damage. Okay. Yeah, just don't. Yeah, dude. The Legend of Auto Chew. it might has to continue. But for now, we made it. Let me know down below if you think it should continue. AutoChew officially, start to finish. We got from day 1, we had nothing, to uncollected on day 7 with 30 hours of auto-playing into this game. We did nothing else than auto-play, and I just hope that you guys enjoyed, because I put a lot of hours into this account this week, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon on another one, with another challenge, with another crazy idea. Drop a like, subscribe, join the Discord down below, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Peace.